Greetings. Bernie Sanders is streaming. Just chatting. Wow, he's one of those. Wow. Is he gonna have cleavage? I thought he would play Undertale passive or something. What if he just went live playing a game? That would be fun, huh? But nobody's gonna get up every 10 seconds in yoga pants. What if the game was Hentai Nazi? I don't know what that is. I plead the fifth. How's it going, everyone? Hey Joe, would you mind finishing the temple quest? It has the best check in the game. I'd love to see your action. Yeah, the church one? Yeah, I want to. Oh man, I had a hair stuck in my mouth. I hate it when I have hair stuck in my mouth. This post was made by the Ayaya Andersons gang. What? Ayaya Andersons? Ayaya Andersons is probably a gang. As an offering of peace, we will not demand any monocoins for this fan art. Alright, I'll put it on the screen, but I reject your terms. There shall be no peace. Zariel says, following a branding decision, I hereby announce the reformation of the Ayaya Axis as the Ayaya Andersons, a full democracy in which everyone can come and go as they please. How does it feel, Anderson? That's the making of the Witcher vid. Survive the rise and fall of the entire Axis. So who's your new democratically elected leader? Is it Bernie? Sick, sad, been better. How are you? What about you? I'm okay. I'm okay. I've been way better, but I mean, I've been worse. Thanks for asking, Mahevius. No leader, full democracy? You can't have a democracy without a leader. What the hell is this? Every member, board member. Oh, okay, I see. So, Q2 has embraced the pale today. Yeah, Elysium. This looks like a Linkin Park cover. Is it? Okay, so the message, the message that accompanied this was, thanks for reigniting my trust issues. So Yes, yesterday, I don't know what it has to do with trust. Yesterday was double a Yaya coin day, and every coin spent on anything, Monocoin was spent on anything, was doubled. So if you did a dab, I dabbed twice. If you asked for a best girl readout, I did 2 best girls. And if you contributed to the Yaya fund, or if you contributed to literally fucking nothing, it was duplicated. And the weebs did so well, they got 5 million off of it. Look at it. It's 992 million now instead of 997. So to celebrate today, I said, because they did so well, today any 20k cash in is worth $1 million. And I don't know. All the weebs have looked this gift horse in the mouth and think it's a snub. I don't understand. All the coins, every 20k coin today is worth $1 million. I thought they'd be happy, but. Oh well. This is pretty beautiful. I kind of see a Bulbasaur in the top though. Oh, all the Ayayas. All right, so should this go next to Yusuke today? Next to Kim? Now that the streamer has lied, anything can be a lie and the streamer's ruined? Exactly. Now you get it. But I didn't lie. I just, selectively told the truth. Where was the lie? There was no lie. You literally said that you lied. Nah, that didn't happen. Ooh, we got a feisty Yusuke. I wouldn't do something like that. Herder. Yeah, and it's completely different. It's $1 million. It's $1 million is way more than what you said. They're completely different things. I guess it's subjective. I guess it depends on how you look at it. It wasn't really a lie. There we go. Sorry, I accidentally fit the screen. I have so many windows on the screen now because this is like a permanent fixture. Look at the feisty Yusuke boy. Yeah, this is permanently on the screen now. Yeah, Danganronpa V3 didn't lie either. Hey, that's what the Weeps said. How does it feel, Weeps? Call me a liar. And that means you're calling your favorite game in the world a liar, too. Oh, man. Is this what is known as cognitive dissonance? Thank you for this, Q2. Best boy coming at you. Let me move it down. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Shit. Okay, well that's good for now. Okay. Q2, you are a legend. Thank you for blessing the streams. He is a legend. Q2 is a legend. How come no one's cashed in 20k today? Don't you want to take $1 million off? Yusuke looks ready to eat some ass. Yep. Would you sing karaoke with your limbic system or lizard Blaine voice? Probably limbic system. I'm not a good singer, so I would be very uncomfortable singing in front of people like that. So I would, not only would I not be a good singer, it would also be spaghetti. So probably limbic system, yeah. You feel your evils crawl across your back. The 16th II Anderson. Watch out for him. Since you had the first dab at 11,037, I have been cursed blessed with a non-even number? What? Is there any chance I can get a 7-point discount for my second dab once I get to 2,000? Oh, I see what you mean. I don't want to mess with it. Because when I like, by the time I fix it, I change it, you might have gotten different points. I guess I could just do it right now. When you get to that amount, then we can do it. Do you have that many? Really, you have over 20,000 coins right now, Dark Flashes, and you are not giving it to absolutely fucking nothing? Really? You're not gonna use it because using on absolutely fucking nothing is also like worth $1 million today. Really? Wow. I am a dabber. Alright, I respect it. Oh yeah, we have a game to play. Okay, so I kind of want to reload so we have Kim for the rest of the day, because we lost Kim at just 1:45. And as much as I want to stay by my decision, so yesterday we arrested Klasia, and I want to stand by the decision, but at the same time, like, I guess the last save was really far away. Shit. No, it's not that, is it? It's pretty far away. I guess we have to stick with it. Shit, I don't want to lose out Kim for so long. I never watched you play this. What is even this game about? Okay, so we're fairly close to the end from what I've been told. So this game is actually amazing. So you might not want to watch the stream. The stream is sorry, the game is very, very story heavy, and it's pretty fucking genius, to be honest. There's not much gameplay. There is some gameplay though, but yeah, it's very hard to explain. Wow, look at the shadow. Did you finish the nightclub quest with the Ravers yet? If not, do it. No, I can't finish it until I open the ice freezer, and I need to get rid of Wasteland of Reality to do that. You can just sleep the day away. There's no time limit. Can we back tomorrow? Isn't there a day limit? Do literally nothing for the whole day that will finish your thoughts. I thought sleeping doesn't do it. And time doesn't progress unless you do something, right? There's no day limit? Really? Oh man, I thought there was a day limit. Okay. I guess certain things happen on days, and they changed it. Sorry, and then they run out. You know, after a little while, it stops being something that changes. That's fine. Well, let's go talk to Joyce and see if there's anything that Joyce wants. Could also go to the library and buy some books. So yeah, we could do that. Window. Oh yeah, we're supposed to look at the window. Thank you. Thank you. Because we loaded afterwards. So because of my little Monocoin mishap yesterday. What? I sort of didn't hear the whole bit with Klassia. Do we have a murderer now or no? No, she's not. We don't think she's the murderer. She might be, but we don't think so. Okay, so I want visual calculus because same deal. If we fail a 97 or succeed a 3%, I'll take $1 million off the fund. Just like you could take $1 million off the fund right now if you use your 20k coins to cash in, but no one wants to. Visual calculus. There we go. There's one visual calculus. It. What? I can't. Oh shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Just remove 20k. That's true. Yeah, because it's inverted, right? We'll just take off 20k. All right, I promised. I'll take $1 million off. $1 million off. 1 million is worth 50 million today? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Cuz 20k times 50 is 20k times 50 is $1 million. So if it was worth $1 million, then it's worth 50. It's worth 50 million. All right. Okay. All right. I'll take 50 million off. I'll take 50 million off. All right. That's fair. Those are the rules. Those are the rules. 50 million's off. But, if I succeed a 3% chance, I get to add 50 million on. Those are my conditions. Do you accept those conditions? Or do you just want me to take $1 million off? Today or always? Today. Today. Just today. Do you accept my conditions? Or do you only want to take $1 million off? Seems like everyone accepts it. Alright, okay, just today. Just today. No saves coming, no. Alright. I can't believe that just happened. Oh, I can't believe that just happened. What the fuck? I can't believe. A vague sense of disappointment fills you. The glass shimmers as if taunting you with its secrets. You get the feeling this room would tell you something crucial if you only knew how to listen. Alright, time to get visual calculus up. There's no way it'll happen again. There's no way. There's no way it's gonna happen again. There's no way. There's no way. Look at this. Gorgeous. So, someone with a rifle? The golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on a single bed. A two-hearted spider. What position are they in? Like the witness said, the man is kneeling, the woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th, and a shot has just been fired. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth, a ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain. Where does it come from? From the roof outside. Location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back. Inspect the ghostly figures. The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization. Have a look at point A, the roof. The ray cast from... Oh, we're ray tracing. RTX on. The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is a composite location. A prime, most likely of the origin points. Shouldn't there be gun residue outside? There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away. This was more than a week ago. So I'm 80% sure the roof is where the shot was made from? What if it was us? 72%. With an antique weapon that fires military-grade ammunition. No, our gun doesn't fire military-grade ammunition, right? Specifically, it doesn't. A Bell Margrave rifle, for example. This is a good short distance, but you guys are still talking about the 50... This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator are aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium. Nice. A well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside in the darkness, too busy with their own bodies. Could the shot have come from inside the room? A closer point. Are there any arguments against A prime, the roof? Could there have been any other point of origin? Yeah, one. Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, detective. Are there any arguments against A prime? None that you have found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any. Could there have been another point of origin further away? That's a 28% yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez? Extrapolate the radius to include all of Martinez. Okay, I don't see how it could have come from here. Unless I'm misunderstanding the height of that building. According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of location, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk. What if we didn't have a map just yet? Ending with an islet at the bay. Let's call them B prime. B for boardwalk. B for Land's End, and B3 for is it one B1, B2, B3 for the apostrophes for the islet detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on. Look at B, or is it alpha, beta, theta? No. What's C? B double prime and B triple prime? Oh, is that what it'd be? Okay. The boardwalk. Do you have a math? No, not anymore. I used to be really good at math when I was a teenager, but no, not anymore. I'm pretty bad at math now. 700 meters away, the likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account. Land's End. 1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions, let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent? No, too far-fetched. The islet. 1 kilometer away, a point beyond the docks, on an islet in the bay. The fort is ruined, but the perpetrator may have found a stable spot on the beaches surrounding it where the concrete crumbles into the sea, as you saw in the coin-operated viewer. What if we hadn't done all this? Holy shit, it counts for that shit. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable. He also could have missed a couple times beforehand, right? But no, then he would have probably hit the part of the building. We would have seen that. So the shot could have come from further out than the roof. It is possible that it came from B prime, the boardwalk, B double prime. Oh, here we go, at Land's End, or B triple prime, the islet. Okay. You can't know for sure until you investigate those locations. Lieutenant will probably agree that in this situation, it's best to be thorough. Oh, I miss Kim. I miss Kim. God damn it. If Kim had been here, we wouldn't have failed that check. At this point, what do you speculate actually happened? I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't think... Maybe I'm wrong, okay? This is just me, like, just shooting something off here. I don't think this is the kind of mystery that you're supposed to be able to figure out who did it. Maybe I'll be proven wrong at the end, but this doesn't seem like the kind of... It doesn't seem like a whodunit mystery to me. This just seems like a mystery that you're just along for the ride for, and you just get sidetracked and do a bunch of other shit. But, I don't know, we'll see. Like, we only just found out, you know, how many hours in that there's some other woman named Ruby, you know? Like, I think that was her name, right? Okay, so let's go see if we can get some books and we can read the day away, and then wait for Kim. Also, it's very important that we wait for Kim before we go do the locusts, because he really wants to see that through. Talk to Joyce. Yeah, we can talk to Joyce too. Yeah, let's go talk to Joyce, then we'll go to the library or the bookstore and we'll get some stuff. Okay, why does this look funny? Did some graphical setting get changed in the update and I have to turn it back? Like, the shadows look weird. Does that look weird to you guys? Maybe it's because we come over here when it's darker? I don't know. No, that looks weird too. That's weird. I might need to restart the game. Let me save it first just in case. Whoa. Doesn't look that much different, actually. Alright. No, that didn't fix it. Alright. Let's come back here tonight and see.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Okay, seems like there's nothing new to talk to her about. That's the man who was killed. She almost takes the photo, but then stops. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question. So you know something about the tattoos? Better not to tie the forestay to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with. She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it. No, it seems like we're good. Alright. We did that already. We told her we have our badge already. We already had that conversation. Good morning, Joe. How's it going, Top Lolly? .
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Little girl, help, my Dick Mullen book ripped before I could get to the end. Do you know what happens? Which book was it, sir? Dick Mullen and the Mistaken Identity. Oh, she frowns. I'm very sorry, sir. I haven't read that one yet. Wish I could help you. God damn it. God damn it. Why? There's really no point. You'll never know who did it because those pages have literally scattered to the wind. God damn it. I want to buy the Hemdallerman book. All right, so we can get the Hemdallerman book. Let's look about the display of books. Rows and rows of Hemdallerman blur your vision. You make out some titles: Man from Hemdal and the Mammoth Riders, Man from Hemdal, Return to Hemdal, and the Solipsistic, Man from Hemdal and the Hemdal Man. Maybe 100. Man from Hemdal and the Sages at the End of the World, Man from Hemdal and the False God, Man from Hemdal and the Scorched Earth, Man from Hemdal, the Hemdal Colonies, Man from Hemdal and the Swamp Beast, Man from Hemdal and the Snow Crabs, Man from Hemdal, Kingdom Hearts 4. Is that all? Not even close. Man from Hemdal and Hell, Man from Hemdal and the Forest of Slaves, Under the Lake, Hemdal Burning. There's even The Trial of Death, a pastoral combat game book set. What? In the world of Hemdallerman and so much more. Pain Threshold. It's a pain threshold. A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching. Ow. Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular Man from Hemdal in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne. A woman sits on a throne, leering at the man. She's laughing at him, belittling him. Between the throne and the Hemdaller man lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. Oh, damn, it's Dark Souls. The shadow of the woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns. The title reads Man from Hemdal and the Devil Woman. Aren't all women devil women? Whoa, interesting. It's because we stopped being a feminist. Alright. She nudges your glasses. It is a bestseller for a reason. Nice. Alright, so we got a book. Should we get a different one? No. I think this is the Dick Mullen stuff, right? Guillaume Le Million. I'm interested in that Greatest Innocence book. A true cultural touchstone, she nods. Enjoy the read. Oh, I will. Storekeep, what books are these? Sir, please no browsing on that shelf. She narrows her eyes. That wisdom is not for free. I can't have you end up, like, opening a police store next door and stealing my customers. Oh no. What? The point of the book and many others on the shelf is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services. How does that work? It serves platitudes while also telling it's homeopathy, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to, and which costs more than this book, is garbage and would only give you cancer anyway without even curing your cold or anything. Wholeness, unity, and balance, on the other hand, it can basically take care of anything, though it is important to note, when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place. Does the book say anything else? The book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium. It even lists plants you can harvest magnesium from, how to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver, and there's even a chapter on the ancient Cerais tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases. Pre and post factum apply. Nothing worth buying. This is just mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about this? Find something truly otherworldly. The throbbing in your head increases with every passing moment you gaze at the shelf. Suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a small green book becomes apparent. The title of it reads, Medicinal Purposes of the Pale. What's this book about? The book contains descriptions of various pseudoscientific therapies, alternative medicines, and folk remedies involving the pale, also known as literatori. For example, it recommends vigorously swatting one's naked body with a venek, or hand broom, made from the leafy twigs of a young birch tree from the near pale. Sounds painful. It is supposedly invigorating and good for the circulation. What else? It also recommends consuming distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey that have been aged in the pale. Readers are instructed to cover these jars in a shallow hole just inside the pail and leave them there for 30 to 60 days, depending on the potency desired. What does this pale aged liquor do? Among other benefits, it is alleged to restore damaged liver to perfect health. Oh man, that seems improbable. We need this. I should probably get my hands on some of that. What else is in there? For general health and well-being, readers are encouraged to take regular strolls through the pale, though a sidebar cautions readers to limit each stroll to less than an hour. These strolls promise to cleanse the mind of worries and the body of toxins, especially if the preambulator performs this ritual in the nude. Nudity figures prominently in a number of these prescriptions. Nice. This is exactly what you need. Anthroponetic nudism? That's insane. That's beyond dangerous. Anything else of note? There's an entire section devoted to cures for men who are struggling to perform their marital obligations. Marital obligations. Like doing the dishes? Well, I certainly don't need that. I probably need that. Excuse me, sir, I believe you've been perusing that particular volume long enough. If you'd like to continue reading, I must insist you buy it. Alright, I want to buy Medicinal Purposes of the Pale. Indeed, she mumbles, staring at the book for a moment. Something about that book does seem to have spoken to you. Okay, I think we bought every book in here, apart from the other Hemdall one, right? Should we try and steal this map? Nah, Yusuke don't steal. Yusuke don't steal. There's a history book? What? Where? In that pile, maybe? That's okay. We got 3 books. Let's go. Steal the map you already bought. There's another map there. Yeah, we took 50 off the Ayaya Monocoin fund because today 20k is worth $1 million, and I said that if we failed a 97% check, I'd take $1 million off. And then the weeb said, well, if it's times 50 Monocoin day, then doesn't 1 million make 50? And I can't deny that logic. So there we go. We can explain it. You can. Hey, you're not even in charge of the Yaya Andersons anymore, okay? You're not even in charge. Oh my god. People had coins. People had coins. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed. Yamama not, Yo Mama not, and Officer Beepski, do you understand the opportunity you just missed to use 20k on absolutely nothing instead? Do you understand how infuriated the weebs would have been if you had done that? I can't believe this shit. Can't believe this shit. Well, it's too bad that the million cash-in is cancelled anyway because you guys were so upset with it. I felt bad. So we're not doing it. So you guys can rest assured that all those coins that you cashed in yesterday were worth the same amount as they always would. Isn't that what you guys want? Because you were upset so much by it? Or are you happy about the million cash in now for 20k? Which one is it, weebs? Are you happy about it, or are you still upset? Relax, it's not yours. You didn't crash every MC in Revachol, hopefully. I don't like being bamboozled. Where was the bamboozle? Where was the bamboozle? I'm just trying to make you guys happy. I thought that having a million cash-ins today would make you guys happy after the double yesterday. And now it made everyone upset, so now I'm just like, okay, we won't do it then. Because you guys were so unhappy about it. Maybe the Yaya Andersons have to get together and decide whether they want the million cash-in today or not. Because I'm getting mixed signals. I don't know. I'm getting mixed signals. Like, here we have 2 cash-ins. So, are they worth $1 million or not, weebs? I think you have to decide whether or not you're happy with the opportunity that I gave you or not. So, Super Stickman 22 and Lavender Lilies have used 20k on literally nothing instead of AIS. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yes, since you already did 50 million. Okay, so I already did 50 million, so we're committed to it, right? So I guess what I just need to hear from the weebs that they're happy that today we're doing 20k for a million. Can the weebs do that? So can I have a unanimous show of appreciation from the Andersons that this is a good thing, right? It's a good thing that after yesterday we're doing a million monocoins today, right? Wow, look, everyone's happy. Everyone's happy after yesterday and today. That's great. All right, I'm glad that we got through this. All right, so we'll stick with it. We'll stick with it. You know what? I need to hear from Zyriel and Assistant Weeby. I need Zyriel and Assistant Weeby to type this out almost exactly, okay? I am happy that after the double coin cash in yesterday, that today we're doing 20k is equal a million. That's what I need to hear, and then we'll stick with it. Then these two cash ins and every other cash in that we're doing today, they'll be worth a million. I'm happy that after double coin cashing yesterday, that today we're doing 2k equals a million. That Assistant Ayaya did it. Assistant Weeby did it. All right, Zyriel, you're the last one. Let's go. Don't go to school. Why don't you start your own killing game at this point, fucker? Zyriel, you gonna do it? Are you gonna let the Yaya Andersons down and give up 2 million coins at least? Might even be more if more people cash it in. Are you really gonna let that go? Yes, I'm very happy, ironically so, but I'm quite happy with this outcome. I will accept that. I will accept that. All right, I'm glad that we're all on the same page and that it's good. I'm glad that we're here. I'm glad that we've all made up. All right, so let's see if there's anything that we need to do without Kim. Good thing it's saying no bamboozle. No bamboozle. That's what we're doing. Find out who's the lady driving where's her lorry. I don't know how to do that one. Joyce's info on the lynching. If someone wants to tell you, you just have to present her with your badge to hear it, or perhaps if you did a favor. Okay, we did the badge, but we agreed to the favor. That's the problem. We already agreed to the favor, and we haven't found the lady driver yet. Okay. Victims' tattoos. We have to do the thing for Joyce. Go to the harbor gates. Ask the Jolly Mesca about the armor. Okay, I remember that. We probably want to do that with Kim. We're not drinking any booze. What is the race enigma? All right, we have to internalize a thought for that. The special borch. I thought we did this one already. He's just putting drink in it, isn't he? He's putting vodka in it. Locate a working firearm that shoots 4.46 ammo. All right. Yeah. We can do that with Kim. I want to go to Billy Majean's apartment with Kim. We need to wait for this to do the Ravers. Find the tape with a melody for Egghead. Oh, we could go to that. We could go to the store and get that. Kim doesn't need to be here for that one. Sync the signs with Noid. Okay, I don't know how to do that one. Okay, fix the nightclub. Maybe there's some figurines in the pawn shop. Suna okay, we need to get the ice cream maker open to finish all these quests. Kim, I want Kim to be here for the locusts. I want Kim to be here when we go to talk to Titus. Inspect Clash's boy. I think Kim should be there for too. And okay, so all we can do today is go to the pawn shop, and then we're just gonna read books and go to sleep. Okay. I have a feeling that you're practicing parenting of your kids with Twitch chat, doing parenting experiments to see how kids react to different things. Like you have this Q&A team for childish behavior. No, I'm a lot meaner to my kids. What are you talking about? By the way, this is true. he's beaten everything apart from the last level. Finn has beaten Yoshi's Island. He hasn't got all the flowers and all the red coins and stars in the secret levels because that's really, really hard, and he doesn't really understand how the stars work all that much. But yeah, he's beaten Yoshi's Island apart from the last boss. He can get to the last boss, but he can't beat the last boss. I think if he tried a couple more times, he could do it, but it's a little scary for him. But yeah, he's beaten Yoshi's Island. So it's 2 games he's beaten now. He's beaten Yoshi's Island and he's beaten Yoshi's Crafted World, which is a lot easier than Yoshi's Island. You need to date the Fisher one without Kim. Yeah, but I don't have enough suggestion or whatever for her. I think we can probably spend a point and try it. We have a lot of points. He's playing Kirby right now. There's 2. I didn't realize there were so many Kirby games on the Super Nintendo. There's at least 2, right? Is there more than that? I feel like the shadows are fucked up today. And he keeps asking me to play Kirby with him, and I say to him, I don't know Kirby. I didn't play Kirby. You know, Kirby is for weebs. I didn't fucking play Kirby. That's like Kirby is like the Sonic version of fucking is the Nintendo version of Sonic the Hedgehog, for fuck's sake. Like, I didn't play Kirby, so like I can't help him much. 700. Can you get 700 real? Interfacing. Oh my god. Alright, can we get interfacing up another point? You should check your bit messages. Yeah, I know. I'm behind on it. I will soon. Don't worry. I have a system flex on. I play the game for a bit, and then I check the subs and messages for a bit, and then I look in chat to see if anyone's posted fan art or whatever. I'm not constantly scanning chat for that sort of stuff, because otherwise there would be even more interruptions than there already are. Okay, so I can't get interfacing up to 97, right? I would need 1 more point. So where's interfacing on here? Down here. So I could use a point to get it to 97, and then we could have another chance at 50 million off of the fund. But nah, fuck you guys. It's a 92%. So even if we get double ones, it wasn't 97, so it doesn't matter. Oh, wouldn't have mattered anyway. Why? What's this? A headless man. Ooh, what's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers. They say fallen. That say fallen. What is this? Show it to the shopkeep. Oh, that's the headless fawn rider. Who? The headless fawn rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. Oh, we gave it away. As you can see, he's missing his head. He points to the decapitated figurine. 50 cents, bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it or something. That part of the story has many interpretations. He's lost his cap where he lost his head. Maybe he's looking for the head. All right. Okay, is there anything else? Wait, this looks like Rennie, the old guy who was playing with the Pensanacu. These royalist soldiers, figurines and rags. Alright, so that's it? Okay. The contrast meant to be disheartening as it ought to be. Alright, so there's nothing else here. It's clear that you like the hard stuff, brother. The what? Sounds like my stomach is growling. What is my lower intestine going on about? Lower intestine, the term is metabolic and circulatory system. Okay, but what's the hard stuff? Fascism, brother. What? How are we fascists for getting a figurine? What is fascism, though? Many things. It's about trusting your gut. That's so funny. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Rochelle's problems? Foreigners, financiers, leftist academics, liberals? I thought you were my circulatory system. Quit stalling, brother. We were talking about the weakest, worst, most insane thing. The weak link. Liberals? Yes, them, but also women. woe men of woe. You don't like them, they're insane. Their idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol. Women need to get back to the fucking kitchen. That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important, but the main thing is that women need to know their place. Am I having some kind of stomach seizure? Stomach truth. You're having a stomach truth. Why am I getting this? Because you said the hard things that others won't say, the good things. You said them many times. Fascism sounds so bad, though. What if we called it something else, like traditionalism? Okay, let's call it that. Good thinking. Good. That sounds much better. Traditionalism. You like the sound of that? Okay, stomach. I made up my mind about fascism. Proceed to the judgment. You're going to keep your vows, right? Keep your vows, brother. I will keep my vows to the glory of Revacholian nation. All right, so I'm gonna opt in just because I want to see what the thought unlocks, so we can read it. Okay. I just want to see the thought. For the nation, smart. Best not to mention the women too often. That's why you're head and I'm the stomach. No, fascism is about industry and politics and nationhood, not women. I'm absolutely okay with women. Of course you are, brother. Of course. A wink-shaped growl sounds from your ass. Pat your stomach. Finished thought. Revacholian nationhood. They fuck this place. Revachol is in ruins. The Kojkos and the Kips and the Armatars with their desert pygmy magic spitting tops. They fucked it. What the? Oranese liberals and Vespertine moneylenders too. They're all socialists, especially the women and the Kips. You have only a vague idea what this means, but it's clear that a good strong state must be erected upon the ruins if any of us are to have a future. The shadowy outlines of this state start forming every time you close your eyes. Oh, you opt out of boring cop. Yeah, I regret doing that. I wish I had done that so I could have seen the thought. Yeah, I regret that. I also regret arresting Clashia because we don't have Kim. I wish I had waited until the end of the day to do that. Okay, so I think that's it. Let's go see if we can talk to the to the guy across the street to see if he has any tapes, and then we'll go to the shack, and then we'll read bits and donations and subs, and then we'll read the books, and then we'll rest for the day. Footfall within, not human. Up there, the phasmid perhaps? No, you know it's but a dog. The hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint Ghislain, bronze-covered ribbons of magnetic tape are caught in its branches, fluttering in the breeze. Oh yeah, this. Okay, I remember this now. Just like promise, you stood here for what seems like aeons. Aeons or eons? I think it's eons, right? Guzzling the sickly fumes of lorries and carriages. Piss off nature, punch the tree, good hawthorn, pat the tree. Interfacing, disentangle the tape. Good hawthorn, pat the tree. Patting the tree reveals a small sticker which has almost been worn to oblivion. It reads RCM Emergencies Desk Number 8 on 102 underneath the slogan, Mankind Be Vigilant. The bronze ribbon twists around and within the branches of in an intricately natural pattern, but there's something. What do I see? There's a twisted logic in this mess. You see the ends of the ribbon, the way it flows, how it twists and turns. It's all starting to make sense. It'll be easier to remove now. Okay, so we need one more interfacing. Piss off nature, punch the tree. The hawthorn tree is disappointed by your betrayal and psychopathic tendencies. Also, your fist hurts a little. Shit. A little. It's awful. The pain surges through your toe and then lingers there, slowly pulsating, reminding you of your mistake. The gnarled hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint Ghislain. A wintry breeze blows by, making the magnetic tape flutter. Alright, so let's see if we can get interfacing up by 1. Whoa, what? Bent metal, broken glass. Your path lies strewn with the broken forms of everyday objects. You are the destroyer, the bane of inanimate matter. Gaze upon me, stuff and despair. No, I'm just a disempowered individual trying to make my trying to take my disempowerment out on everyday objects. See, I rip shit apart. Yeah, number 2. Look, there's a discarded milk carton on the floor. Why don't you destroy that too? Good idea. Fuck you, milk carton. This is all your fault. No, I actually feel sorry for the things I've destroyed. I'm sorry, milk carton. Sorry, cop. You're right. That's definitely not the behavior of a destroyer at all. That's just severe anger management problems and a disregard for property rights. We might just missed out on the thought there doing that. Shit. Okay, so what do we need? Interfacing again? Not interfacing. No, it is interfacing. All right. So we don't have another interfacing, do we? We just did this in the thing, didn't we? Alright, let's level it. Let's level it for the fun. 97. Oh, not even close. Not even close. Damn, not even come on, guys. 5-6. Holy shit. Not even close. Damn. Fate does not want Ayaya enabled, with slow and deliberate motions, pulling, bending, and unraveling. You guys having fun, chat? You managed to extricate the magnetic tape from the branches. It curls up into a mess inside your pocket. If only you could find a way to re-spool it so that you could hear what's on the tape. How do we re-spool it? Maybe Roy from the pawn shop can help with this. Oh, nice. Thank you. Okay, is there anything else we can buy around here?
The shine on those sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
No, I don't want that. All right, is there anything good here that we don't have a
You keep coming back. That's good, officer.
composure?
Keep browsing those clothes. Keep saving that economy.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's a specific one that we don't have much clothes for, right? Is it composure? Is it composure we don't have much for?
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Do you have any recordings of the Kaldu Mamadakwa? The Kaldu Mamadakwa. He looks at you with astonishment. Sorry, I would never have guessed that you were that interested in ultrasonic sounds, or birds for that matter. I've been really into all kinds of art lately, experimental things, you know. What an interesting development. Well, it's been a while since I've gone hunting for the Kaldu Mamamaktuakwa. I can't say that. I once knew a group of young musicians who decided they didn't want to play music anymore and started looking for all kinds of interesting sounds instead. This was before, you know, lost touch with them after all that. That sounds so cool. Cool or not, one of them was obsessed with recording the Kaldu Mamadakwa, and he was one of those passionate people who know a lot about all kinds of strange things, so he got the rest of us to join in the search. And did you ever find it? We thought we did. We got together all these recordings of unusual sound patterns, compared them, he chuckles, cut them up and combined them into the Symphonia Kaldu Mamatakwa. That's not very scientific. Can I listen to it? Unfortunately, I don't have any recordings from my old life. None at all. But I do have a tape with some ultrasonic sounds that might be what you're looking for. He starts rummaging through some tapes behind the counter. Spin that bird song. Yes, it's absolutely necessary for my research. Now, that's okay. It's just that I heard the Kaldu Mamadako outside the whirling. I think I read that wrong. I wanted to make sure I wasn't the only one. Let's talk about something else now. Spin that bird song. He dusts off a case, then takes out the tape and places it on the tape player. This recording comes from down the coast. Wasn't looking to record anything specific, just left the recording device there one morning. Keep in mind, I have to slow this one down enough to make sounds well over 200 kilohertz, audible to the human ear. It will be strange. He switches on the tape player. The speakers begin to emit a low hum. As the hum grows louder, modulating, but always unnaturally, uncomfortably low, like it's coming not from the speakers, but also from inside your chest, breathing is becoming difficult. There's a growing sense of dread. The sound is coming from inside you, but also surrounding you. It feels as though someone is standing just outside your range of vision and watching you, doing this to you. Hate that feeling. He nods to you reassuringly, just as more diverse, higher-pitched sounds, some random, some appearing to form patterns, hit your eardrums. Seabirds most likely, gulls and such, seagulls, and skuas, but shh. He raises a pointer finger and inclines his head toward the speakers. A new high-pitched shivering sound. That's it, the signal in the noise, the thin whisper. The low range of sounds is easier to handle with a focal point, but still troubling. You are mesmerized by the sounds, but also feel nausea welling up as the motif continues, then begins to recede, dissolving in what must be the sound of water lapping at the bank. He switches off the tape player. That's like 100 mistakes now, isn't it? You know, now that I've listened to it on these new speakers, it's not the call du Mamadakua. Wrong patterns, wrong photons, probably some insect trying to sing higher than its predators can hear. Still fascinating, aren't they? Early morning sounds. Hey, do you know how to fix this? Show him the bundle of magnetic tape. He looks at the bronze-colored bundle in your hand. You mean re-spool it? Yeah, I do, but great. Could you do it, please? This is important. I need to be able to play this tape for someone. He slowly finishes his thought, but I'm not Mr. Fix-It. I'm a pawnbroker. If you want to pawn the tape, sure, although it looks pretty worthless. Wait. Worthless? Just explain why you need this so much. He's bound to understand. Wait, but you tinker with film tapes all the time. Isn't that the same? Worthless? It's not worthless, Roy. This could be the next big thing for the local dance music scene. Number one. No, it's different. Those film tapes actually mean something to me, but this is just worthless. A worthless bundle of old tape. Worthless? Huh? He slowly taps his fingers on the counter. What do you mean? Do you know that old church down the coast? Yes, what about it? I met some young ravers near the place. They want to turn the church into a nightclub and play some weird neo-disco beats there. I promised to help them with that. Is it any good, the music, I mean? No, that's the thing. You can't believe how unbelievably thin the beat is. There's nothing to it, no bass. It just goes bzz, bzz, bzz. But this tape could make it hardcore. Man, you're really invested in this. He looks at the bundle of tape in front of him. It shimmers under the shop's dazzling light show. Okay, I'll help you out. It's going to take a moment, though, so just sit back and relax. You take some time to look around in the store. The play of visuals all around the pawn shop is mesmerizing. Suddenly, Roy turns back to you with a reel of tape in his hands and coughs. Formidable success. You know, these visuals would look super cool in the church. Hey, those visuals you've got here would look great in the church. Are we making the nightclub now? Look at the clock. Wait, this took more than just a few moments. That was at least 15 minutes. Okay, point lights of the pawn shop. Yeah, I bet they would. All those lights in the massive church hall. He stares at the intricate interplay of light and shadow all around him, suddenly moved by the idea. A sanctuary filled with hand-picked positive photons. There would be no room for sadness in such a place. It's a brilliant vision, but... There's a but, isn't it? There's always a but. But... I'd rather like it here, too. So yeah, I'm not giving you my projector. This tape is all I can do for you. And your friend's nightclub project. He nods at the fixed tape on the countertop. There's no way to turn this around, I'm afraid. Aw, that sucks. Well, thanks for the help. Proceed with the repaired tape. Wonder if I had said number 2 if I would have gotten the lights. Yeah, my pleasure. I do what I can for true passion projects. Just try not to use this tape for negative photon emissions. Take responsibility, okay? Okay. Apricot chewing gum scented one. Is it apricot or apricot? Am I saying it wrong? Is it both? Either?
Apricot.
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 Okay, is that how I've been saying it? I can't remember. Maybe you can say apricot, though.
Apricot.
I think I've been saying apricot.
Apricot.
Apricot. August 2nd, early late summer. You're getting off the streetcar in Le Jardin, east of the river. Her father and mother are middle class. The nylon of her little jacket rustles next to you in the dark like autumn leaves. Oh man, what an awesome fucking description. Her heels click on the pavement. You're walking up to the gate in front of her parents' house. She takes out her chewing gum and you kiss her. A feeling like electricity flows through your whole body. Immediately you know that you've entered a completely different world. Betrayal lingers everywhere. I don't know if this is like the first game ever. Maybe this is the first game ever that I feel like an actual like proper writer wrote it. and had like full control over everything. That's how it feels to me. Like there have been games with really good writing, don't get me wrong, but this feels like the first one that's just been like total control. A writer made this, you know. Like Planescape Torment's really close too, but even Planescape Torment, you know, like I feel like there's a lot of compromise there. But like this, I have to go back and play them again. It's been so long since I played Planescape Torment. Is that why it has so many grammatical errors? Yeah, it has so many grammatical errors because there's just so much text. I think it would be difficult to even run everything through a spell checker. Betrayal lingers everywhere, and spell checkers don't show you like don't pick up like homophones and everything, you know. So that's the problem too. Lily and I, everything that we ever write, we read out loud multiple times, and even slowly reading it aloud, mistakes still get through. But that's our process. Sounds like editing sucks. Yeah, editing does suck. Well, okay, some types of editing suck. I really enjoy editing, like in a broad sense. I really like fixing scripts and fixing stories. I really like noticing, okay, this paragraph completely cut. We need to add a little bit more here. We need to take a little bit out of here. You know, I really like that part of editing. It just really like trims everything and it really refines everything. It's really good. One of the things that actually makes me angry when people criticize the videos is that they say that I don't do any editing. I do a lot of editing. I think a lot of people just look at the length of the videos and be like, oh well, you know, he had 3 hours of stuff to say and he just vomited out 3 hours. And it's like, no, like there was like way more than that, and it went down to 3 hours, believe it or not. I understand where it's coming from, of course, because it just seems like how could there possibly be even more. But yeah, like editing is a really big part of my process, and I get a lot out of editing. But like editing on the narrow scale, like trying to like fix like little problems in sentences where it doesn't flow properly, or finding mistakes, or like homophones. Homophones are really hard to find. Those kinds of things are that sucks. That really sucks. What's great about script writing though is that those kind of problems you just usually fix naturally when you are reading it aloud. I think that there's only been a couple times, and it's hard to spot when you're listening to videos that I say the wrong word, or I skip a word or something like that. Homophones are, I'm sure most of you know this, but just in case, homophones are words that sound the same but are spelled differently and have different meanings. You clearly enjoy being editor because it's really close to Redditor. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. Oh no. Got me. Anyway, time to read out some bits and sub messages. Like an hour into the stream, right? Yeah, shit, sorry about that. Okay, so just a reminder that someone is going to cash in after this, so you're welcome, weebs. Just a reminder that every 20k Monocoin cash in today is worth $1 million. So if you want to use your 20k Monocoins on literally nothing instead of a Yaya, it will be 1 million coins spent on nothing. Or if you want to contribute to the Yaya Monocoin fund, that is worth $1 million today. 20k becomes $1 million. So there you go. Have fun. Lavender Lilies and Super Stickman 22 have contributed 2 million to absolutely nothing today. Congratulations. And I'll do the Monocoin cash-ins at the end of the stream. 50 dab. No 50 dab jokes and no 50 dabs. It's only for the Monocoins. No. I'm not dabbing 50 times. No way. No way. Am I dabbing 50 times? Am I dabbing 50 times, chat? Am I dabbing 50 times? Should I just lie and say I dabbed 50 times when I only dabbed once? Thank you, My Retinas, for the 813 sub. Joe, you were the chosen one. It was said that you would destroy the weebs, not join them. Bring balance to the chat, not leave it in Ayaya. Thank you, Snailer Slug, for the 713 sub. Hello, future me watching the VOD. Keep on keeping on, you handsome devil. Hope you remembered to take out the trash. I hope you did too, Snailer Slug. Thank you very much for the resub. I hope you hear this, and I hope you like the Disco Elysium. I think we're in the end phase now, but maybe not. We'll see. Thank you, Devil58, for the 23-month resub. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hope you're well, Devil58. Ryushki07 says, the name and the waifu thing was obviously a joke. I meant everything else so well. I mostly enjoyed Disco Elysium. I have many problems with it. Imuneko is nothing like the weeb stories you've read before because it wasn't aimed at teens. It takes the classic genre of the detective story in vein of Agatha Christie, deconstructs it viciously, and then reconstructs it as a love letter to the genre. Now that I've pissed off every disco fan in weeb, I'm glad you enjoyed Disco, Joe. Okay, we a boomer. I've been waiting to use that for so many streams. I'm pretty sure Umineko is actually good. I've heard a lot of good things about it. Maybe we'll read it at one point. I don't know. Thank you, Kriagers, for the 3-month resub. Hey Joe, hope all is well. It's going okay. It's going okay. Thank you for the well wishes, Kriagers. It's just Athena has resubscribed for 21 months. 21 months too many. Wow, really? Wait, what side are you on, Athena? Ayaya or the side of justice? It's several hundred hours of reading. Yeah, we've done it already, though, haven't we? I hated Umineko. It was trash, says Ranikel. Is it about cat girls? Umineko? Umineko has more than 1 million words, so if you want to read it, buckle. Doesn't this have over 1 million words? Disco Elysium? I guess you don't read them all. M. Sarge has resubscribed for 2 months. Hey Joe, forced to be a VOD boy for college. Gotta get back to my essay. Have fun with Disco. Good luck with your essay, M. Sarge. And I'm having lots of fun with Disco. Hopefully you see this in the VOD if you ever get around to watching all of Disco. Thank you very much. I hope that you ace the essay. Another Twitch account has resubscribed for 5 months. Hey Joe, I'm just here to request my 20 minutes of Ayaya that we earned from yesterday's stream. Oh no. No. We took 50 million off. That's all you guys are getting. No, we're not listening to Ayaya for 20 minutes. No, we're not going there. I draw the line. The line has been drawn. We're not passing it. Not today, at least. Thank you, Sire Loser. I like that. For the new sub, welcome to the Rubadub Sub Club. Thank you very much, Sire Loser. Hope you're well. Sorry that it took me a while to see this. Pucker Starfish used some bits to say, who needs monocoins when we've got Joe to fuck it up? At this rate, the Weaves will have Ayaya by the end of the year. Nah, don't worry. We already know that there's a twist in the knife, a ghost in the shell. Toward the end of this, you all know it's no secret what's gonna happen. Thank you again, Poker Starfish. That came a bit harsher than I wanted to. No, it's fine. No, don't worry. You don't have to apologize. Thank you, Mushufasa for the new sub of Prime. Welcome to Prime Time. Welcome to Paw Patrol. Ghost in the Shell doesn't make any sense. No, it's not a lie. If you guys can get to 0, we'll enable Ayaya. But you know, at some point toward the end, we've already established it that there's going to be a new reward, and it's if you want to add 20 coins to the fund, you can add 20 coins. We already know that. If it gets enabled, it will stay enabled forever. Unless like Franker's Faces goes down or whatever. Song Carl C has resubscribed for 23 months with "You have been permanently banned from this channel." Oh, did you get anyone with that, Song Carl C? I don't know if I'm allowed to encourage that or laugh at that because it might be against TOS, so I'm just going to move on. Thank you very much for the resub, Song Carl C. Hope you're well. Top Lolly has used some bits. Oh my god. Alright, so Top Lolly has decided to throw the Super Mario Odyssey It's No Masterpiece script at me in UU speak, 1-bit donation at a time, and he's gonna give up soon. This is only the second one, so we've got at least like 4 more of these before he gives up. But eventually, we know you're gonna give up, Top Lolly. I can't do speak very well. It sounds awful coming from me, but here we go. And yet certain games kept pulling me back more than Odyssey. Nah, what? No, than others. Sorry, than others. I sound like I'm saying others. Nya, what's nya? Super Maui super. Super Mario Brothers 3, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Wink, and a little while later it would be Star Tropics. Even children will be able to identify that some games are better than others. Yeah. Oh my god. Super Mario. I hope you're proud of yourself, Top Lolly. Reese Polar used 200 bits to, again, follow that up with fuck Top Lolly. Thank you, Lego Sarah, for the 213 sub. The message, hi. Hi, Lego Sarah, how's it going? Pucker Starfish used some bits to say 2% authority was much too generous. No, no. Okay, we have to limit it one per stream at least. Okay, like no. Oh my god, they probably won't be able to chew why they keep playing and replaying certain games, but they will still have favorites. As I got older, this is my own right. Nintendo games, Nintendo. What games kept fulfilling that role for me? Mario was usually among them. For the Super Nintendo, I played Super Mario World to death, and Yoshi's Island is just. It's one of my favorite games today. I was lucky enough to get an N64 at release and spent more time than I can remember with Mario 64 then. Then much more with Banjo-Kazooie Waiter 1. Alright, that's it. No more. I have to limit it. I have to limit it. I can't do that. I'm crying. Ralph Claus uses 100 bits to say it's just really raw because in the anime Purella Magi Madoka Magica, the characters got tricked by bullshit, so not only are you being mean to them, you're activating their PTSD as well. You're an anime villain at this point. Oh, is that because Ayaya is from Purella Madonna Magic? Sorry, I don't understand the reference, Ralph Claus, because I'm not a weeb. Thank you, Lizard from Hell, for the 100 bits. In a perfect world where you weren't completely swamped in work, would you want to make a video for Disco Elysium? Oh, God. All right, so... oh, my God, a serious question coming with bits. I didn't know this still existed. Thank you, Lizard from Hell. So, maybe, however, I would have to play this... I'm going to say maybe even as much as 10 times. So, like... I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to put myself through that. So maybe I would give it like a lighter video, but I feel like people don't expect lighter videos from me. So when lighter videos go up, they're like, what the fuck is this? So it's almost like a waste of time. Like, so I don't know. Like, I would be interested in the topic enough probably, but I think it would be very difficult to do. And I don't know if I'd want to put myself through it. So I would say like maybe. Yeah, maybe. Multi-Master will do some bits. Hey Joe, just out of curiosity, what do you think of Internet Historian's videos about Fallout 76 and No Man's Sky? You're featured in them after all. They're pretty good. Yeah, I really like them. I really like Internet Historian's videos. I think I've watched almost all of his. The Shia LaBeouf ones are really good. I didn't even know about that at all until I watched those videos. I had never heard of that somehow. I don't know how I didn't hear of it, but yeah, I had no idea that was a thing that happened. So I really enjoy his videos. Yeah. And it was... I still don't... I'm never gonna forget what No Man's Sky was like at its release, but I think I have forgiven at this point. But I never want to play it again. I just don't want to put myself through that. But if they made another game, I would probably give them a second chance. Forgive but never forget. Internet Historian just does so much video editing in his stuff. Like, it's insane. Like, I look at just how much time must have gone into just a minute of work that he does, and I'm just like, oh my god, you know. And I'm sure, you know, like, it was sometimes we talk a little bit on Twitter messages, just a couple times, and like, I'm sure he might look at what I do and think, oh my god, how does he do all these hour-long fucking huge long videos? But like I think that what I do is much easier compared to having that very, like, so much heavy dense editing going on in every single scene of the video. Rough uses 100 bits to say, how does the homosexual underground track you? Homophones. Fucker Starfish used 44 bits to say, there. The English language is worse, girl. You are correct, sir. You are correct. And the last three on my list are Mycologist for gifting a sub to Lily Evans. Thank you very much, Mycologist. 17 months in the Dragon's Den, Lily Bell. Even more than that, if you know what I mean. Thank you very much, Mycologist. Top Lolly used some bits to say, fuck Top Lolly. Nah, self-hating weeb. Well, it works. And last but not least is Rico1332 for 10-month resub. Thank you very much, Rico1332. Thank you. Hope you're well. Have you seen a second channel? I was pretty surprised that he's like crazy smart and pretty serious about history. Internet Historian Incognito mode, you mean? Yeah, I've seen it. I haven't watched many of those though. I think I watched the one he did with Adam from Your Movie Sucks. Oh, we can't waste time here. We have to read the books. Okay, so we have 3 books, right? They're all down here actually. Tape Door Gunner Megamix. Magnetic tape required from Titus Hardy. Oh no, we did that one already. Where's the other one that we have? Is that just an item? It's not something you can interact with? Alright. Alright, so let's read these books. Okay, so in chat I see, oh my god. In chat I see that Bill Nye the Cream Pie Guy is continuing the gift sub they got from Snuggles. Thank you much, Bill Nye the Cream Pie Guy, for doing that, and thank you for making me say your name again on stream. But that's not in my list, so if I hadn't seen that in chat right now, I'm sorry. So if anyone else has continued their subs from the gifted subs and it doesn't show up on my list, maybe Streamlabs doesn't pick that up, I'm very sorry that I didn't announce that. And if you did, just message me, like, at me right now, and I'll try and read it out loud and say thank you if you had a sub message. For some reason, it doesn't show on my list. Bill Nye the Cream Pie Guy. Alright, book from the Man from the Hemdall and the Devil Woman. Alright, the edges of the pages are worn and smudged. A lot of people have read about the Devil Woman's altercations with the Hemdall Man. Look at the back cover. Time to flip through the book. The jacket copy proclaims, Man from Hemdall returns in his most exciting adventure yet. After crashing into a strange jungle, cannibalistic natives abduct his only surviving comrade, Noble Tearbald. Before Man from Hemdall can mount a rescue, he is ambushed by a tribe of female woyos and taken to the ancient citadel of Cloud City, where a mysterious and wicked queen rules supreme. Will Man from Hemdall be able to escape his dire situation and find his missing friend? Time to flip through the book. You open the book to a random page. Man from Hemdall, wielding his 2 Zweihanders, is carving through a sea of dark-skinned savages, his visage fixed in grim determination. His arms, whirling like windmills, are soaked with the blood of his enemies. Mangled corpses litter the battlefield. It calls out to you. This is the spirit of Revachol. Oh shit, gritty and heroic. Let's give this a chance. Oh shit, gritty and heroic. Berserker's rage burns in his azure-hued eyes as he brings glory and honor to his long-lost Hemdaller tribe from the village of Hemdall. The ivory giant roars like an ice bear, and the winds of Katla howl out his name. Give me more. Man from Hemdall rides on a gilded griffin, his golden mane billowing in the breeze. Both Zweihanders sheathed on his back, he is off to war. Will he conquer his enemies? Will he conquer himself? Onward. The steel muscles of a man from Hemdall gleam in the humid jungle air, yet the man does not sweat. In meditation, his soul drifts in the frigid northlands. He calls home. Holy shit, this is so Geralt to really get into the book. A passage reads, the man from Hemdall looks up, his eyes blue as the mountain lakes of his home. He rarely speaks, but now his voice booms in the darkened throne room. Do not try to sap my masculine essence, wicked temptress. Son of Hemdall will never succumb to your seductive wiles. Thine spells are no match for purity and strength of will. Brothers of Hemdall, stand above the vices of flesh, for it is weak and corruptible, yet mine is forged in gore and strife. Queen Lydiana just laughs, a sultry and salacious sound, then says, I have grand plans for you, man from Hemdall. She gestures her diabolical hand toward an array of potions and unguents. First you shall please me, then lead my armies against the vicious cannibals. Not a muscle moves in the face of man from Hemdall, yet inside there is turmoil. This goes against all he holds sacrosanct. This is beyond primitive. Wow, this is epic. I kept hoping it would get better, but the writing is terrible and repetitive. Wow, this is epic. In the final pages, a man from Hemdall mounts Galawairn, his mighty griffin, and turns his gaze to the horizon. Queen Lydiana is dead, but an army of cannibals is storming the gates, and still there's no word of trusty Tierbald. To find out what happens next, you'll have to pick up Man from Hemdall and the Three-Eyed Skull, available in fine bookstores everywhere, Spring 39. Aw, damn, we need to go get that. What happens next? Okay, so this one sounds really interesting to me, The Great Innocence. So, this dusty tome brings knowledge on the history of innocences. It is written by one João Paulo Salomão Lopes de Fugo, a Mesca fascist, who tries to reach a conclusion on which of the innocences is the coolest in the world. Alright, let's read that one last because that sounds awesome. A small green book giving off a peculiar foreboding impression, although it's hard to figure out why. It describes the various ways of healing debilitating ailments through the use of pales, some of which sound implausible at best. Shivabra Weebs used 100 bits to say, oh my god. No. Okay, this is the last one. Okay, I like the joke, but okay, okay, this is the stream. This is what the stream is turning into, okay? This is what the stream is turning into. All right? This is what the stream is turning into. Everything about this. If we waste any more time on Weeaboo, we'll be bankrupt by the end of the month. Did someone just say Weeaboo? Because I think I just heard someone say Weeaboo, Weeaboo, Weeaboo. This is what it's turning into, okay? Like, seriously. By the way, in case any of you Zoomers don't know, alright? In case any of you Zoomers aren't aware, this is where the word originates from. I'm sure a lot of you don't know that. This is the first ever recorded time that Weeaboo was ever written down. This is where it comes from. There's a history lesson for you Zoomers. Anyway, totally not a weeb, by the way. Long ago, two races wooed over Earth, humans and monsters. One day, war broke out between the two races. After a long battle, the humans were victorious. They sealed the monsters underground with a magic spell. Many years later, Mount Ebot 21X legends say that those who climb the mountain never return. Alright, that's it. I'm done now. I'm done. I've done my bits. Anton Susanne used some bits to say, you laughing about Zweihander with an A was hilarious to me because that's a German word and that's how you spell it correctly. Oh, I'm not laughing because it's spelled with that. I'm laughing because he's dual wielding Zweihanders. That's what I'm laughing about. The that's what I'm laughing about. Not the is that an umlaut? It's not an umlaut. No, it's something else, isn't it? Umlaut is something else in German. Salty Goku is resubscribed for 8 months. What the fuck is this game? Why are you reading in a woo? What have I missed? Joe has become a true weeb. Ooh woo. They're making me do it, Salty Goku. Only you can save me. Please save me. Oh, it's still called an umlaut? Okay, I thought umlaut was a different kind of symbol above it. Okay. Cool, I'm not going that crazy then. I wanted to call it an umlaut, but I doubted my own encyclopedia entry. Help me, Salty Goku, you're my only hope. Medicinal purposes of the pale, the cover of this heavy tome features a number of esoteric symbols. Open the book. Flipping through the book, you find a number of sections on the general benefits of the pale. Large pharmacopoeia? Copopia? I don't know that word. Makes up nearly half of the book. What's a pharmacopoeia? Oh, Harry doesn't know it either. You come across the following explanation. While modern pharmacopoeiae are continually updated by so-called experts based on the results of clinical trials, readers will find assembled here the timeless wisdom relied upon by generations of traditional Seolite medicine practitioners, Meska mystics, and Illimaran folk doctors. It's all quackery, in other words. Nice money. Finally, something to calm the angry spirits that have been plaguing you. It seems to contain descriptions of the medical properties of various ingredients that may be gathered from the pale, as well as instructions for producing a variety of herbal remedies. Is there anything in there about restoring lost memories? There are a number of Seolite tonics that promise to improve your short-term memory, but nothing that speaks to your condition. I just want something that will soothe the relentless torment of my existence. Anything about curing an apocalyptic hangover? Number 1. What you're describing is booze. You don't need any herbs for that. Wait. Is the book talking to us? Anything about curing an apocalyptic hangover? There's nothing in here that speaks to hangovers directly. However, while browsing through the various descriptions, you become convinced that you could assemble something from the ingredients listed here. Want to give it a shot? Rub your hands together. All right, book, let's see what you got. First, you need to choose a baseline ingredient. Ginger root, a sprig of fresh mint, common meadow rue, ginger root. Next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate vehicle. Mix it with a dram of whiskey, boil it with a tea made from birch bark, mash it into a paste with some aloe vera extract, birch bark. Lastly, is there anything else you'd like to add? A few pomegranate seeds, a spoonful of sugar, some wild ginseng root. A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The ginger root will help you with nausea, and the birch bark tea will help you flush out the toxins. The sugar just makes it taste better. It's a bunch of bullshit. The very thought of this tea causes your muscles to relax and your mind to clear. You're more present and in control than you were a moment ago. Savor the feeling a moment longer. A tingle rushes down your spine and you feel your toes uncurl. If only it could always be like this. I want to try to concoct one of those hangover cures again. What? Fresh mint, aloe vera, and ginseng root. The ginger root will help with the nausea, and the birch bark tea will... Did I hit the wrong one? Okay. Uh-oh. Put the book away. Okay, do we want to wait until Kim's around? Do we wait for Kim? Or do we just do it now? Oh, we have to do it now. Thought complete. Homosexual underground. Maybe you should stop obsessing about your own and other people's sexuality. Feels like it's about time to do that. You've thought about this for 8 hours? Not only should you stop, you should tell Kim you've stopped obsessing about other people's sexuality too. I'm sure he'd appreciate it, unless you already got him killed because you were obsessing about your sexuality. There's no way of telling from within your brain, but for your own sake, please say you didn't. Stopped obsessing about sexuality. I think that we should all do that as society. All right, so we need to talk to Kim. All right, that's interesting. Salty Goku use 100 bits. Just doing this cheer to start working toward a Yaya enable. No, don't do bits. Don't do bits for a Yaya. No, that's not the point. That's not. Oh my god. No. See, this makes me want to just burn the whole thing down. I don't want it to be a lure. If you were going to give some bits anyway, okay, that's great. But no, not for a Yaya. Not for a Yaya. Ayaya is too corrupt for this purity. The Greatest Innocence by João Paulo Salomão Lopes de Fugo. The book is large and heavy. Mom spaghetti. Browsing through the various chapters, you try your best to understand the ceaseless overflow, the sprawl of names, dates, places, events, historical. Most of it ends up as a twisted mass of facts inside your brain. Your educational survey is done. Did you catch any of that? No? Oh well, it's pop quiz time. Let's see what you've learned. This might take a few minutes. You ready? Sure, why not? That's the spirit. Here we go. Question 1. Who was the first Innocence? Oh yeah, this is what I was made for. That's so. Alright, go on. Give me all the hints you got. Sola, Dolores Day. Dolores Day is not the first Innocence, I don't think. I think they were already established, right? The Pernicarnician, I didn't really absorb anything while I just read. So I'm going to say Sola, but let's say, what do you say, Encyclopedia? A pop quiz is a short example. You motherfucker. A pop quiz is a short examination designed to test your knowledge without any prior warning or announcement. Such exams allow the teacher to assess how thoroughly the students have retained the material at hand. Voila. Now blast the first Innocence. Thanks for nothing. Dolores Day. Dolores. No, I don't think she was. They already had it all set up, right? Wasn't that a thing that Innocents come along every so often? Was she the first one? I don't think so. They already had like the secret police and everything, didn't they? Just scroll up. I don't think it tells you. It's just a bunch of facts that are there. I was gonna donate anyway, but I have one goal. But I have a goal, one that is for the people. No one can send them away. It's for hope. It's for hope. I think it's Sola. Incorrect. Sola was anointed during the previous century and even lived to see the current one. She was an urban planner who spoke her mind and largely left history to its own devices, encouraging people to excel on their own rather than prescribing to a defiled model of history. She's often called an anti-innocence. Okay, well, the Pernicarnician, isn't that a place? Sola resigned after an assassination attempt by Yugo nationalist who blamed her for not taking the side of the left during the turn of the century revolutions. Innocences don't usually resign. Care to try again? The Pernicarnician? Oh, okay. I thought that was a place, not a person. How's it going, Lily?
Okay.
Yeah. I'll just have the water, actually. Thank you, though.
I was going to make tea and then I wasn't sure if you wanted it or not.
Nah, tea's making me a bit sick lately.
So right call then.
All good?
Yeah, right call, right decision.
Wait, was there any dabs?
Oh no. I lingered too long.
No, there's no dab, but there's a dad joke book, but I'll read it at the end. We've had too many interruptions this stream already. I'll read it at the end.
Okay.
Okay. See you later.
Yeah.
It's not 50 dad jokes. No way. I thought the Pernicarnician was a place. I guess it's an unnamed Innocence that's from there? Correct. Nothing much is known about him. Yeah, there we go. It's not even clear that he was a he, but a Franco-Negro presumed as such and called him Pius. Pius? He's depicted as a young man with molten gold pouring out of his mouth. All he spoke was gold. It said he invented God and equality of men before God. He also introduced the gold standard as a way of measuring that love. As the first Innocence, he declared that there should be more of those like him. It is presumed his disciples were the beginning of the Holy Party, the founding party. Who was the strongest Innocence? Dolores Day. Easy. Everybody knows the answer to this. You, me, anyone. Sure. Try again. I trust you've got my back. An innocence is the highest category of historical personage in the world, a literal personification of history. Traditionally, an innocence, when anointed, assumes supreme rule over the Occident, or the known world in general, at least the parts that matter. Yes, so interesting, but I thought you'd give me the answer to the question. I can do better. Okay, so commonly an innocence does not enforce his or her power through military power. This is seen as unnecessary. The innocence wins because an innocence can't help but win, for their deeds are inevitabilities. Did this help? No. Damn. Dolores. Yeah, it is Dolores. What? There was a more powerful one than Dolores Day? Isn't she like, didn't her lungs glow and she was like, oh my god, like the fucking, like, oh my god, she the greatest thing that will ever walk the earth? Incorrect. While she originated from many modern institutions, launched several successful expeditions, and was even critical in the innocentic system itself, not to mention beautiful, she is not often considered the strong. I'm sorry, not often considered the strongest, but sometimes she is. Even though the words most associated with her rule are l'amour, la compassion, l'autodiscipline, love, compassion, self-control, which could be seen as fast as a strength. Would you like to try again? No, just steer clear of this one, okay? There's something terrible about this one. What? We're reading a book and going crazy. Who knows? You feel like you lost her somehow. When she left the earth, the dust and the ice and the humans. This is unimportant to the quiz. Stop thinking about this. Yes, the quiz is impersonal. No need to rouse sensations in yourself at the mention of Dolores Day. Who was the first innocence? It wasn't her. So, like, it's the first one again because he's the most powerful, because he's the one that started it all off? Correct. Named the innocence of militarism, he codified hereditary rule, but at the same time ended serfdom and established the inter-isolary real as the global reserve currency. He also established the concept of the nation. Franco-Negro attempted to solve the rising tensions between the aristocracy, did I say that wrong? The bourgeois, by building a unified society in which every man has a place and a mission, but at the same time may rise to nobility provided on the strength of his virtue. Who was the false innocence? Got it under control, no problem. Solid on this one. It's widespread historical information. You going to be helpful this time? I could use a hint. Yes, there exists a group called the Founding Party, known as the Holy Party, during the time of the Pericarnasian. This, the world's oldest international organization, spends its time in search of either the re-emergence of the innocents or new members. Sigh heavily out loud. There seems to be a mix-up with the sources. It's not my fault. At least it clearly wasn't Dolores Day. She wouldn't be false. She's beautiful. Erno, Pasternak, Kedra. Okay, so far, these have been wrong. Maybe it is Dolores. Wasn't it, did we already have that? Wasn't it the first one we picked? Fuck it, Dolores. No, stop thinking about it. I said it wasn't her. She was true. Stepan the Despicable. Incorrect. Stepan the Despicable, regent of Kedra, was a ruler who conquered the known world during the Kedriatic conquest. Instead of the despotic Erno Pasternak. Would you try again? Erno Pasternak. Correct. There have been a number of counter or false innocences, some assumed to have innocentic qualities, some who just thought so themselves. Occasionally, they have the support of a faction inside the ecclesiastic organization, and accusations of foul play have arisen. The most famous and important of these was Erno Pasternak. He was into torture, despotism, hymns, cannons, and world conquest, but got defeated and humiliated by Stepan the Despicable of Kedra. Final stretch, you've come so far and learned so much. This is the most important one. Question 4. Who is the greatest innocence, the most important of them all, the most precious to humankind? I've got it. Honest. Okay, you sure this time? I'll bite. Hint me. Of course, this is my thing. The reason I exist in this world. The correct answer is the Franco-Negro. Are you absolutely certain of this? Zero doubts. Dolores Day. Correct. The Mesca might see Franco-Negro as the father of nations, but as of the century, there's been a great shift in attitude. Dolores Day, fucking encyclopedia is compromised. Dolores Day has become widely regarded as the greatest innocence, a most radical change in the whole fabric of the world. Everything from inter-isolary travel to the connected world to 3 consecutive scientific revolutions can trace back to her. Can be traced back to her. Every decade that passes, she seems less human somehow and more beautiful. Congratulations on finishing the test. The results and your subsequent grade have been calculated. You get a D. Oh man, we got the D. Not particularly remarkable, but technically a passing grade. Not that anyone really expected better. You would have done better if you just left Dolores Day for the end. Dial the Dolores Day down a bit. Damn you, you arrogant book. You are shouting at an inanimate object like a real weirdo. No wonder you see no trouble with the right answers. Put the book away. Alright, what if we do it again? Parakinesian. An A, all correct, impressive, oddly so. You really navigated some treacherous waters here. Well done. Got you this time. Not so smart anymore, are you? Yeah, sure. It's so much easier once you know the answers, right? Yeah, that's the point. Do you know the answers? Yeah. There's no figuring it out. It's do you already know this? I do, because I read the book. Poker Starfish is done best to say, so bits for Ayaya will cancel Ayaya. These bits are for Ayaya. Take off 100,000 Ayaya coins, please. Also, is it a witch? Oh, the witch meme. That's a callback. Actually, it should be 5 million Ayaya coins. Nope, it should be 0. Thank you, Poker Starfish. Roarbird has resubscribed for 3 months. Hi, Joe. I'm slightly tipsy, so prepare for some love. I love you. Love your streams. You've inspired me to continue game dev, and I'm very thankful for that. I hope you and the family are well, and keep up the incredible work. Love you, Joe. Oh, thank you, Roarbird. I wish you all the best with your game dev. It's really, really tough. There's going to be times where you are going to hate it, but I hope that you power through and you make something you're proud of. Thank you, Roarbird. Anton69 used some bits to say, what do you call a stupid book? A baka. If you're a weeb, maybe. Alright, so now we need to go sleep on a bench and then come back later. Hey, are you sober now? You want to thank me for getting your jacket?
Tequila sunset.
Okay. Wow, we went through a lot of time reading those books. Think deep thoughts, wait 1 hour. Think deep thoughts. You finally stop picking your nose. Time passes. You ponder upon an endless winter that covers everything in ice and snow. What a struggle it would be. Damn the white frost. Okay, that should be late enough, right? Okay, this is a big one, isn't it? Congrats, you're sober. It will take you a while for your body to remember how to metabolize anything that isn't sugar from alcohol, so you're going to be pretty ravenous soon. Eat plenty. You can expect your coordination and balance to improve in a couple of weeks. In 2 months, you might start sleeping like a normal person. Full recovery will take years, though. It'll be depressing, and it'll be boring. Don't expect any further rewards or handicaps. This is how normal people are all the time. -1 physical instrument. God damn it. -1 inland empire. Sober. -1 suggestion. Boring. +1 psyche. Return of the self. No positive effects from alcohol. Wow. Being sober isn't worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it at all. How do we get +1 physical? Or physique? Can confirm tipsy is so much better. Alright, can we sleep now? Okay, I think we're gonna have to save scum the freezer. Because we can't get physical instrument up anymore. It's not 50 jokes, it's 50 pages. No, it's neither. The bed is comforting. If a bit run down, still you've run to rest. Go to sleep. The place feels almost like home now, quiet and dignified around you. A new life by the seaside. You're incredibly tired. The darkness and warmth come fast. You're falling asleep. For the sake of the playthrough, because, you know, we care so much.
It's easier this time. Drifting off. Your head has found a comfortable indent in the pillow. Your legs and your torso feel like lead weights sinking to the bottom of the sea. Until there's suddenly light.
This respite. You've earned it, brother. Bask in the darkness. Let it swallow you up and swivel you around while you forget everything you've managed to remember.
Well, that's not very good. But I've been bad. I haven't earned this.
Now you haven't. You've just been.
Is this the last stream?
No. This is the one before that. We'll just keep cycling it for you if you don't mind. As long as we can. Spin it like black yarn.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Thank you, darkness. Thank you.
You're welcome, Harry boy. You earned it.
After centuries of darkness, the alarm rings. But what's this? You actually feel rested. There's no time to cuddle with your pillow, however, or as much as shiver from the cold. The world awaits.
Damn, feeling rested after sleep? What's that like? Go, open your eyes. Oh, Kim's here! We're gonna tell him we're gay! Oh man, it's a Christmas morning! Kim! Kim! I'm so excited. I'm clicking so hard. I'm so excited. Kim! Also, we can do... Oh, we can't. We need to put a skill into electrochemistry. What if we've lost the expression and we tell him we're gay at the same time? That would be great, wouldn't it? Where's electrochemistry? I'm menu blind. There it is. Okay, our pants always have electrochemistry, right? Okay, here we go. Oh, 20%. We can do that. Told you. It's like something snaps in you, a nerve ending, a thought, a sadness. Your face in the mirror is suddenly clean of that leer that has stored it for God knows how long. All right, let's see if I can... Hold on. All right, so it's in the bottom left. Let's see if it actually goes away. Oh. Oh, that's worse. Oh no, bring it back. Bring it back! Just like that, it's over. The running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back at you. Oh no, bring it back! Kim, I'm gay.
Yes?
I have big news, Kim. Tell Kim about how you no longer obsess over your sexuality. Okay, I've managed to stop obsessing about my sexuality. Nothing. Actually, as I'm saying this, I realize I would not be telling the truth. Great. Imagine all the time you'll have for work now. Matter of fact, we should get back to it. Yes. Just one thing though. What? Are you part of the homosexual underground? You didn't stop at all, did you? You're just obsessing about other people's sexuality now. You're right. Yes, let's go. Yeah, but am I? I'll spare you another 20-hour mine project. Yes, I am. Now let's get back to work. That's the truth. Even the underground part? Kim, even the underground part?
Yes?
Okay, well now I really want to convince him there's a sexy dark mystery twist in this. Just for fun. Shit. Only banal things strike you. At the core, you're a very banal person with a very small soul. Ashamed. It's no wonder the soft one doesn't want it back. It was right to abandon you. Yeah. What if you did it? Did what? The hanged man? Yes, you killed him, and then as part of the plan, you drowned out the memory. Maybe this is why your chest feels so hollow. You did an awful thing, and you can't bring yourself to acknowledge it. Are you sure you would have had the strength to take down a hardened mercenary? You're not in the best shape. Kim, I think I may be the murderer. I killed the man and then tricked myself into forgetting about this. I'm sorry. Just think of this from Kim's perspective. He left us alone for a day. He comes back. We haven't done any work. We look completely different. We're not smiling anymore. We tell him we're gay. And then we ask him if he's gay. And then we're like, Kim, I think I was the killer. It's like if he leaves us unattended for just a few hours, it just all goes to shit. Kim, I think I might be the murderer. Lieutenant appears unfazed. And once I do this conclusion, my chest feels hollow, like I did something terrible. This is a common side effect of overindulgence. It will pass. Besides, I doubt you could have taken down a hardened mercenary single-handedly. See, you're clearly not a man in your prime anymore. He studies your face for signs of offense. Don't take it personally. It's just that security guards kept on by large corporations tend to be better trained and better armed than officers of the RCM. So you're saying I didn't kill him, but Kim, it turned out to be that I was the one racing around town in my motor carriage. He purses his lips. The victim wasn't run over by a drunk driver, so while I can't condone your driving habits, the cases remain unrelated. Look, it's not unusual for detectives to feel complicit in the crime until the perpetrator is identified and apprehended, especially when the investigation is dragging. So let's get back to it, shall we? Nothing. All right. Kim, do you want to tell me how it went? Taking class you in or something? Or okay. All right. Let's go. Do you have a business email, or are you best contacted on Discord or something? Contacted? Yeah, Discord's probably the best one, but I do have an email address that's listed on YouTube. I think it's on my Twitter as well. Most of the emails I get are for promotional proposals, and I just don't answer any of them. Which I feel kind of bad, because sometimes they keep following up, and they're like, this is the 7th and last time that I'm emailing you about this. Do you want to promote our game? And it's like, if I said no to all of them, like, usually what happens when you say no is that they're like, why not? And now suddenly it's like a big conversation. I'm like, no, it's just better just to ignore them. Click tell me about the case with Kim for info. But it's grayed out. That doesn't matter?
Yes?
No, it's here. Yeah, there's nothing new here, I don't think. Have you followed the library card? No, not yet. We did call them, but now we know where to go, so we can go there. I think I want to get the thing out of the freezer, and we'll get the Redditor moment out of the way. We're gonna save Scum. Because otherwise we can't do this, because we can't get our fizz up ever. Salty Goku says, just remembered, got my friend into Danganronpa and he's on V3 now after a month. He's really enjoying it, but there's a big problem. His favorite girl is Himiko. Wow. You mean your former friend, right? There's no coming back after that. Nah. Thank you, Marl, for the 4-month resub. I'm sorry, the 7-month resub. It's 7-month total. That's what we go with. Is Egypt the great stream moment? Discuss. Egypt was a pretty great stream moment. I agree. That was pretty good. You go to Egypt. Ah, that's a funny, wacky thing that chat just said. Oh. Okay, so let's see. What do we need? Okay, physical instrument. Do we have any physical instrument? Clothes. I'm sure we have a shirt with a physical instrument on it, right? Already wearing it. Well. I really don't want to save scum. Shit, man. Here's the thing. Here's why we need to save scum if we don't get this, okay? It's 17%, but like I can't use any more skills to get it up because we already maxed out at 2. So I can't do it. And we've already tried it once before and we reloaded to come back once we lost the bad thought. Shit. Alright. I'll do it for the playthrough for you. Or we can just succeed the 17%. Add 50 million to a yaya. And then just go on our merry way. Nope. Buy booze and drink it. We don't get any bonuses from alcohol anymore. Wow. How did you do this so quickly? What the fuck? Alright, so Q2 has updated the Yusuke portrait because we lost the expression. Wow. Wow. The rare and serious Yusuke glare. Thank you, Q2. I can't believe you did that. Can't believe it. Can't believe we're safe scumming. God damn. Low rolls today, huh? I love you, Joe. Thank you, Zorgrox. Even though I'm a Redditor now. Oh, I feel really dirty right now, guys. Super dirty. Ice groans and howls under the strain of your giant Kvalsund multi-tool until the lid cracks open. Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object, intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep, a filament memory with words "off-site copy" written on its side. Disappointment washes over you as you stare into the almost empty ice cream maker. What? No ice cream? A scoop of ice cream would have been nice. Yes, Lieutenant agrees. Someone's stomach grumbles. The room feels very cold. Take the filament memory. You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful to not damage it. We should take it back to Miss Lucanen killed as soon as possible. I'm not sure how well unused filaments tolerate room temperatures. Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer upstairs. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it for sure. For sure. Okay, we have to get our bag back on, even though we're just not using it ever. such a Redditor now. I kind of want to do this the Steve Buscemi fact again. Insert the offsite copy. Like a smooth drawer, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking. Remove the offsite copy. Press play. The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old. Good morning. Fortress accident on route to Saint Ghislaine. This is East Insulidian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the offsite copy? I might have a password for the offsite copy. Good. Please repeat the password. Say afterlife death. Her answer short and sharp. No, that's not it. Maybe it's the second part of the leitmotif you saw on the stained glass window. After death, life again. Good. I've unlocked the offsite copy. Well, wow. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament. Ka-ching. Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? That's all for now. Thank you and goodbye. Press print. It sounds like something cracks before the piece of paper starts filling up with pure black ink. Something's broken. Machines aren't to behave like this. Read the printout. The paper is soaked with ink. It's monochrome darkness spanning from margin to margin. It's not possible to make out any information. What happened? It's just covered in ink. Odd. The lieutenant runs his hand over the ink-soaked paper, staining his fingertips. Something's obviously broken here. This is a red check. 97. Oh, that was close. A single speck of white shines out from the shade. For some reason, the printer decided to spare this one tiny dot of paper. This must be the information Suna is looking for. She knows how to make sense of it. Tear off the printout. Remove the offsite copy. Insert the production schedule. Like a smooth drawer. Alright, press play. Let's try the password for the production schedule. Say, after death, life again. No, that's not it. After death, life. Good, I unlocked the production schedule. Really? She just used the same password? The lieutenant seems almost disappointed to discover that. As he murmurs, maybe those radio computer guys aren't that paranoid after all. Fortress accident? No, that's it. Okay, now I press print. With quite determination, the printer starts printing. A piece of paper unfolding like a hand-held fan. A black crisscross of letters covers its surface. Read the printout. It's a project report written by the lead producer Andrew Andy Scott about We're All Untethered, a radio game developed by Studio Fortress Accident. First few pages give an overview of the capital and workforce, while the rest of it seems to be a production schedule. Read about capital. I want to know about money. In its short time of existence, Fortress Accident's SCA managed to burn through truly insane amounts of money. The first tranche of seed financing brought in 150,000 real, but then came the delays. Eventually the damage reached 400,000 real, with only half of the game finished. 400,000 real. Jama Iju. These guys knew how to party. Gosh, where did they get all this money? Let's just say it was a real adventure for their Iguanian investor. Iguanian? How about the workforce? Who worked there? How long? Fortress Accident employed 18 people. The bulk of the team composed of writers and concept artists. There were also radio programmers, sound engineers, a CEO, 2 marketing experts, and a single overburdened producer who developed the habit of popping pyrrolidon in the basement to escape his obligations. But on the other hand, their obligations were piling up at an inhuman rate, a rate that could only be amended by pyrrolidon. Why did Fortress Accident have so many concept artists? Wait, why did a radio game need so many artists? It didn't. It did need so many concept artists? No, definitely not. A few more producers could have come in handy, though, especially when dealing with writers, some of whom routinely skipped work because of mental health issues and extremely unprofessional sleep schedules. One of them even managed to steal some valuable company property before skipping town for good. Skim through the production schedule, whatever it is. The production schedule depicts their glorious descent into bankruptcy. Right, because of the concept artists? No, not the concept artists. It wasn't even the writers with their panic attacks and 3-hour lunches. It was impossible not to fail. The project was too large and no amount of money could satiate, one of those, the ever-expanding ambitions of the development team. They tried to make a 4 million real game with 400,000 in their bank account. They thought they could bridge the gap with pure willpower and imagination. They couldn't. I could have bridged the gap. No, you couldn't have. What do you mean? I totally could have. Definitely not. Oh no! What do you mean conceptualization failed? We're the kings of conceptualization. Fuck, not a chance. Even then, success remained within an ever narrowing margin of possibility that, despite everything, never entirely disappeared. That is until they discovered the Valley of the Heads. The what? At the 11th hour, the lead designer, Zimsk-born Suislaw Zawissa, decided that what World Untethered needed was a secret mystical location at the extreme edge of the map. This place was to be the Valley of the Heads, where the heads of all the headless constructs could be found. The player would have been able to choose a head from their headless party members, and their head would have been voiced on air by a professional actor. Oh, can we put the head on the statue? That's some insane shit. Who were these people? The world had never seen their kind before and might never again. How many heads were there? So many. At last count, there were approximately 10,000 heads for 10,000 headless men, all of which could be endlessly recombined. How many combinations could you make out of that? Do you really want to know? There seems to be a calculation here, but it may take a while. Yeah, how bad could it be? Cool. Does that match all the arrangements that you can put all your thoughts in the thought cabinet? Oh! Uh-oh. The lieutenant taps his foot impatiently, his arms folded tight against his chest. He's dying for a cigarette. Come to think of it, you are too. Kim smokes? What have I done? Still shorter than the Witcher script. Legendary failure. Oh my god, what if you broke the radio computer? What if it's never going to stop? Let the numbers, just let the numbers wash over you. Okay, so that's what did them in? Well, yeah, that and the catastrophic data loss. The what now? On the nature of the data loss, there's ominously little information in the production log. It comes at the very end where things get fuzzy and dark, where tables and numbers seem to vanish into an eerie nothingness before their Aegean investor pulled the plug. What is clear is that one day an unidentified numeric anomaly occurred on the East Revacholian lintel front, just as the World Untethered project was being computed that day, and the anomaly caused all the data to get lost in the air. When the project was unturned, it was completely blank. The team spent weeks on the phone with Lintel, the service provider, but despite their diagnostics, they could never produce a satisfactory explanation or pay for the loss. What? They lost the whole game and wouldn't even pay for it? Always read the terms of service. And let's face it, they didn't have any money left for legal action. For a legal action. Wasn't there a copy of the game a backup? Mysteriously enough, it seems that the offsite copy happened to be on-site when the catastrophic data loss occurred. It was the lead programmer's responsibility to oversee weekly maintenance of the offsite copy and, well, keep it off-site. An explanatory note from the lead programmer has been attached to it. What does it say? S. Lucanen killed the lead programmer of Fortress accident. The offsite copy was on-site because there was no off-site anymore. Not for me, not after 8 months of crunch. I didn't have a home anymore, so I started keeping it in the basement in the ice bear refrigerator near where I went to sleep. It was perfectly safe there. The temperature conditions were optimal. It's not very convincing, is it? Seems like a perfectly reasonable explanation. Not very convincing, is it? Her former colleagues would agree with you. Is there anything else from this lead programmer? The production schedule ends with a few random notes that seem to be added sometime later. Read the notes at the end. 4 months later, by an unknown author, I am the only one left and it's gotten rather damp here. A few other businesses have gone under too. Slipstream switched to making skis and the hairdressers just left, cursing Martinez. They're right though, something's seriously wrong with this place. Martinez, all of it. Still haven't gotten an answer from Lintel about what happened. All I could get were the physical coordinates of the error on the East Insulidian front on that day. Since the computation happened on air, I reckon I had to coincide with an actually existing location. I've compared the coordinates to a map of Revachol West. It turns out it's only 800 meters from here. The address is St. Brune 1147. I am going there to look this thing in the eye. St. Brune 1147. That's what the street sign said next to the church. I just messed that up. That's fine. Okay, can I read these again? No, you don't keep the printouts? Okay. I want to get my conceptualization up and do it again. Wow, I can't believe we failed our tag skill. God damn it. Well, once a Redditor, always a Redditor. I feel like there's something I want to do in here. Oh, I can't remember. I swear one day a game will unknowingly make something important have code 11037 and I will lose my fucking shit. Everyone would just say it was a reference. Joe put a point in authority just because. Okay. Thank you, Mops96 for the 813 sub. I can't believe I found your channel through the YouTube poop of your No Man's Sky review, but I'm glad I did. Really? That's what you found the channel through? That Fishman thing? Wow. God damn. That might be one of the most obscure ways to find the channel. Congratulations on that, Mops96. Thank you for telling me that. That's really funny. Hope you're well. Thank you. Data Dude has resubscribed for 24 months. Welcome to the 2-year club, Data Dude. Please enjoy the 2-year chat icon. 2 years, Joe. 2 long and beautiful years of lurking. Thank you very much, Data Dude. Hope you're well. Thank you. Thank you. Have higher perception than conceptualization. Yeah, because I have so many things that unlock perception, right? But like I don't level the skill unless we need to do it. I wish I had put some more points into conceptualization though. Okay, so someone wants me to put a point into authority. All right, there we go. We did it. All right, I was expecting something to happen. Why did we do that? Oh well, let's go and oh shit, what's this? The book appears to be erotica, but without actual erotica. That sucks. What's the point? Another one. I cropped the image. Assistant AI posted earlier so Kim can have his own profile pic. Okay, we can do that. Why not? Whoops. Yeah, it looks pretty good. There we go. Harry me? Kim, will you harry me? The weathered brown door. A weathered brown door, the number reads 20. Something smells good. Soup Ognon? Lieutenant motions you to go ahead and knock. This is the door. You already know it's the right door. This is going to be so hard. Get yourself together. It's just police work. Hold on, Kim. We should discuss this before we move on. What should we expect? You're right. Let's talk this through. He looks at the apartment door and lowers his voice a bit. You hear some light footsteps and what appears to be a daily weather forecast playing on the radio. We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Magine. We need to confirm this as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. You're letting me... Oh my god, this is gonna go so badly. Oh no. Oh, it's gonna go so badly. This is why he's usually not in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary. Do you have any advice on how to tell her he's dead? You just don't say that. You just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't. Good advice. We're definitely doing that. What if I don't want to do this? Yes, it's hard. He stares at the front door for a moment, his face still. But there is no easy way to handle this information. It just has to happen as soon as possible. Alright, I think I'm ready. Kim motions toward the door. Knock.
Hello? Who is it?
A voice calls out from the other side of the door. And someone turns down the radio. Look at the lieutenant first. He gives you a short, encouraging nod. Is this Billy Magene's home? This is the police. Please open the door.
The police? A moment, please. Give us a moment.
You hear shuffling inside. Tidying up nervously. There's fear in her voice.
Come in. The door is open.
She unlocks the door. Alright. So naturally, let's strip. We keep the bow tie on. And the shoes. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, so we want probably conceptualization and like empathy, right? Maybe half light. Let's wear that. Composure? Yeah, probably. Inland Empire and Volition. Yeah, I'm gonna say Inland Empire and Volition are better. Savor fair. Empathy. Pain threshold and volition. Instead of conceptualization, maybe? Suggestion and half-light? No. Empathy and hand-eye coordination. Alright. Alright, there we go. This seems pretty good. Let's take our bag away. Here we go. Remove the armor. Yeah, but it gives pain threshold and volition. Composure, empathy. Do we really want empathy? I think maybe empathy. We want more empathy. Maybe you're right. I don't know. Pain volition and pain threshold and volition maybe better is worth the -1 empathy. I'm going with this. An empty pack of red Astra cigarettes hidden under. Oh no! It's the person that we said we were a fuck up to. The same brand of cigarettes you found in the trash next. Oh oh no! Oh no! The fuck up to has come to say your husband's dead. Oh shit! Oh shit! Hey, how's it going? I'm just gonna search your house first. Packages of humanitarian aid, macaronis. Some leftovers kept warm on a stovetop. Smells like buckwheat and onions here. Windows covered in old newspaper clippings. Can't they afford curtains? A chalk-drawn height chart for children's growth over the years. Wait, what did we say to her? We said to her, we went and saw her, and then she was reading her book, and we talked to her about her kids, right? Are your kids home? And she said they're somewhere else. And then we got the book of the car. Oh, no, didn't we say to her, your kids and your husband are missing or something? And she's like, no. And we were like, yeah, we think so. And then she's like, no. And then there's oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The clock is ticking away with odd cheerfulness. Its ticking makes you anxious, rings hollow in the room. Posters of contemporary pop stars adorn the walls. The textbook for high school mathematics, trigonometry mostly.
It's you from the book stand. Did you come to bring my cockatoo back?
She smiles nervously before the smile vanishes from her face.
I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink? Or tea, lemonade? We're out of coffee.
Lieutenant's taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here. Condensation from stepping inside. He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead? Thanks, but I'm all right. I'm not really here for tea. It's not about the cockatoo. She just nods. Keep it together. Your body language shouldn't give it away. Sorry, I'm rambling. She shakes her head and tries to laugh it off. It's just that Victor often gets into all kinds of trouble, so how can I help you? Oh, it's empathy. It's empathy. How about some small talk before you break the news? Small talk. So how have you been? All right, no, let's just go for +4. Kim is here. Nice. Kim is here. All right, it's 97. It's 97. There's no way we're gonna fail 2 97% chances in one stream. It's not happening. It's not happening. Oh my god! It almost happened. Oh my god! It was holy shit. What's with all the low rolls today? Oh my god, you've done some more. Just keep your focus. God, do I just say he's dead like that? Do I just say he's dead like that? Yes, that's the most important thing. Use that word. No euphemisms. This is what you came here for. Ma'am, I'm very sorry to say, but your husband, Victor Magine, was found dead on the Martinez boardwalk. She blinks. What did you say? Your husband, Victor Magine, is dead. I'm very sorry for your loss, ma'am. Oh, she touches her neck, eyes pale like pearls in seawater. Oh, she says again, but he was just... She looks at the kitchen table where 2 cigarette butts are still in the tray. But he was just here, alive. We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner, he points at you, are here for you if you have any questions. Take your time, ma'am. What happened to him? She turns to you. Her neck and cheeks are covered with red blotches. Her double chin is shaking. It's still early to say, but at first glance it seems like he slipped and hit his head. It was an accident. He fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head. Was he drunk? Alcohol may have played a role, yes. We don't know yet, but we will let you know when the results arrive. Yes. Alcohol may have played a role, yes, I see. She withdraws, trying to picture the scene. And you just found him there, lying in the cold? How long had he been there? If you say 2 days, maybe, it will be etched in your mind forever. It's hard to say at this point. It couldn't have been long. 2 days, maybe. All right, so let's not go 2 days, maybe. Right? The read I'm hearing now is that we don't want that to be etched in her mind forever, right? So it's hard to say at this point. She blinks, eyes welling up with tears as her hands start searching for something from the pockets of her dress. Here, Kim takes out his handkerchief and offers it to the woman. She nods and slowly wipes away her tears. Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you? I understand what you're going through. No, she breathes in. I just need to tell my girls. The air gets sucked out of her lungs suddenly. I'm not going to pick it, but I just want to know that the disaster cop option is there. Unreal. God, should I call them? Should I tell them to come home? No, a day. Yes, they should know. Do you want us to call them and ask them here? No, take a day to recover. You'll be better prepared when they come home tomorrow. Good, that's probably the right thing. Thank you, she nods, but with a wretched expression. Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him? We take him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number in case you want to contact him earlier. Very good call. He hands her a leaflet with the morgue's contact information. Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you? No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still... She rubs her face, runs her fingers over cheeks that had become numb. Thank you. She looks down. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if... She runs out of breath. Again, I'm very sorry, ma'am. Lieutenant nods at the woman, then looks back at you, his voice lowered. We should step outside and talk. Set the library card by her. Leave the room. Kim, did I do good?
You did well.
Thank you, Kim. The lieutenant says as soon as you've left the apartment. The balcony feels cool and quiet with a stunning view of the district. Nod. I could have done more. I could have done more. You did enough. He pauses, rubbing his hands together to generate some heat. Can't save the whole world, you know. Can't bring the dead back. Nod. What now? I'll call the station when we're finished with the day and let them know the name of the deceased. That's it? That's it. We should get back to our case now. Now that our duty here is done. What about Billy and her kids? They'll manage. They have to. It's not your place to live their lives. Right, this is closed then. Leave. He nods. Let's go. Damn. Weebs, how excited were you when the first one was a 1 and the second one was almost a 1? Damn, almost 50 million off Ayaya from there. But the dice saved us. Dice don't work like that. Dice know what they're gonna roll before you roll. That's how dice work. I know that. Everyone knows that. Lunar Flyby has used 50 bits to say, Vodgal dropping in to say hi. I'm sneakily letting the stream run in silence while studying to get monocoins for a waifu cash-in next week. Kappa Pride. Ooh, okay. Alright. I can support that. I look forward to saying that out loud. Thank you, Lunar Flyby. Hopefully you hear this. Maybe even after the cash-in happens. You hear the sound of running water. Someone's washing dishes. The doors close again. Nothing to do here anymore. You hear someone inside walking from room to room. Whoever lives here must be back home. Okay. Okay, so what else is there to do? I feel like today's going to be a productive day. We're crossing a lot of shit off today. Unfortunately, we only have half an hour left. How many other 97% checks can we find today to tease the weebs? Okay, so we want to offer the figurine to Dolores Day, give Suna her thing. So church, and we also want to give the hardcore guys the tape. We need to fill up the trap with locusts. There, working class drunk. You know what this means, right? Case solved. Who's Dick Mullen now? I am. Cracked it all in a good day's work. Wait, what did I crack exactly? What do you mean, what did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is. It's her husband, the missing husband. It's the future leader of the proletarian uprising. It's, some third option? Number 2. No, it's not. It's her husband, the missing husband. Yes, and you found him. Now go tell the working class woman, protect and serve, recruit. What? Didn't she repeatedly tell your husband isn't missing, though? But he is missing. You heard her, the warrior in her voice. Okay, this probably shouldn't have come up. Give me the champagne. I'm going in. This doesn't add up. I'm only making a fool of myself. Fuck it. Number 1. There's no need for champagne when there's honor, recruit. Go tell the working class woman that what you found right now. That seems like an unintended interaction to me. Go back. I don't think I can because the door's white now. I don't think you can get in. Okay, the trap was in the far north one, right? Stupid door that you can't open. Is it always the last one you check? Damn, we could have picked a better one. Release the locusts into the empty trap. Locust days from being transported slowly begin to acclimate to their new surroundings. They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here. Good, now that's done. When can we get back to our impending apocalypse of the murder investigation? He stops you. Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question. Aw, Kim, you're learning my moves. Wait, wasn't there like a potential shooter spot up here? Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot? Just some urban detritus, a bottle, and a dilapidated old comms tower. Detritus or detritus? In the distance, you can hear the breakers roar. I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Fredder. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there. He looks east over the coast in the whirling in rags. Maybe the campfire was used by the perpetrator. Maybe the assailant climbed the comms tower, took the shot there. What about the cigarette butts? Maybe the assailant climbed the comms tower, took the shot there. It's not possible to climb that ladder, and even if it were wide, there's no platform up there to aim from. The lieutenant looks up, raising his collar. Maybe the campfire was used by the perpetrator to warm his hands before pulling the trigger, perhaps, but anyone could have made this. The coast is specked with fires this time of year. He looks around. Thankfully, this seems like a poor choice. Truthfully, this seems like a poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from. Visibility is awful. There's water vapor everywhere. I think we can rule out B double prime, was it? What about the cigarette butts? Those, he points to them, a smoking assailant who favors Teomotori to Astra or Drone. Cigarette butts are everywhere. This is a common brand for old men. Still, you felt it was important enough to make a mental note. That mean something. You didn't pay attention to any of the other cigarette butts on the coast. Look over the water to the whirling in rags. There, 1.2 kilometers over the cold water of the bay, blue from the distance and the air. You see the smallest rectangle barely visible. Light is off on the third floor. The whirling in rags. The young woman is gone. In precinct 57, safe closed off. Her form no longer moves behind the glass there. Damn, I wonder what would it be like if we hadn't took her, hadn't arrested her. What would have happened? Can we open this door? Could the structure have been used to take the shot? From here to the whirling? I can't see how. He looks southeast and blows on his fingers. The church is in the way. Walk away. Okay, so let's go into the church now. Oh, I want to check out where the body was. See if there's something new there. Wrong way. Buzz hum, electricity flows through the wire. Flows through the wires with audible power. Oh, maybe that was the right way. Nope, this is the right way. Same address lead programmer Fortress Accident was looking for. Okay, can we do the figurine? Looks like I can't give this figurine to her. Huh, what's this figurine quest on?
Yes, what is it?
She's looking for a keyword. About the offsite copy you asked me to bring. I brought you the filament. Give her the offsite copy. Thanks. She takes the filament, inspecting the metallic tape on its side. Looks like it's the one. What's going to happen now? Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it. She's already inserted the filament into the radio computer's core, ready to close the door. Don't waste your time printing it out. There's nothing but a speck of white and a sea of ink. It's broken. A speck of white, she sounds excited, and as the filament clicks into place, that's exactly what I'm hoping to find. What do you mean? Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment. Watch, she presses print on the machine's keyboard. What an intricate display of failure. The paper gets soaked in ink again, its evil blackness shining in the light of the mainframe. It looks eerie. It's the abyss staring back at you. Play it cool, now what? Something's very wrong with that filament memory. Step back, please. Please, just stop. Stop playing with this thing. Something's very wrong with that filament net memory. Suna doesn't reply, her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something for her morning star, eyes scouring the millimeters. Here, she suddenly says, rising her ink-stained fingertip. I found it. Where? Lean closer. Hold on. She's behind the keyboard now, typing in some numbers that only she understands. The terminal beeps and the light inside starts pulsing with a glowing heart. Can I do anything? Shh, just give me a second. I'm almost. She clocks up her typing speed. Lieutenant leans closer to whisper. I've never whispered to program or work before. Done. Suna jumps up from the keyboard like a spring. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly. There's joy in her voice as she bumps her fist into the air. You did it? You found the coordinates? Oh my god, congratulations. So where is it? Where is your 2 millimeter hole in the world? You did it? You found the coordinates? I found the coordinates. She lets out a celebratory laugh. She's beaming. You can feel it in your heart. Great job. Oh my god, congratulations. Thank you, she yells back with a grin. So where is it? Where is your 2 millimeter hole in the world? There, she points to the other end of the church where a group of water bowls forms a ritualistic arch in the swallow. Think you can help me again? She tilts her head, eyes sparkling. Sure. I need you to go move those water bowls for me. I need to double check my calculations. Didn't we already know where it was, maybe? What an interesting proposition. Truly a task for the intellectuals, solving the puzzle of water bowls. Right, I'll go figure it out. I'm good at intellectual puzzles. Figure it out. She shakes her head, grinning. No, I don't need you to figure anything out. I've got a computer for that. She pats the mainframe. Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bowl 2 centimeters to the left and the fourth bowl 5 centimeters to the right. That should do the trick. What? She only wants you to follow instructions? Nothing intellectually simulating in this task. A child could do it. Maybe that should be stimulating. Okay, so third bowl 2 centimeters to the left, fourth bowl 5 centimeters to the right. How do we know which bowls are which numbers? Yes, but you like moving things around. Moving things around is calming. What, don't you trust my intellectual capabilities to solve this problem on my own? Sure, no problem. Thanks, she smiles. Okay, I don't know which bowl's which. It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off the entire world outside those walls. Water inside the bowl stands still. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor. Oh boy. This is going to be good. Move the third bowl from the left 2 centimeters away. It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound. Move the fourth bowl from the left 5 centimeters to the right. Some water spills out of the bowl, wetting the floor. The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall. Oh man, thanks.
Yes, what is it?
She doesn't look up from the keyboard. I moved the bowls. It was mind-numbingly easy. What's next? Great, everything should be aligned now. She stops, biting into her chapped lip. Miss Know-It-All is hesitating. What's wrong? Yeah, she snaps out of the lull. Nothing. Now the only thing left to do is unmute the headphones. If we've got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes. Wait, why did you have your headphones on mute in the first place? Honestly, she's avoiding your gaze. Honestly, I'm a little scared. Isn't it going to be just silence and nothing else? I don't know. She stares at the heart of her computer. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even exist how can you even... Sorry, what the fuck? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist? She turns to face you, the mainframe throwing shadows on her chin. What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is... She grows silent, her face very pale in the cold light electricity. What? I don't know. I'm just scared. Maybe it's going to be something terrifying. Maybe it's going to tear the world apart. Like that evil ink that filled the printout, erasing coherence and meaning. You're right, we should be cautious. We don't know what we're dealing with here. Maybe, she rubs her face, maybe I'm just tired. Let's think about this logically. Why would nothing be terrifying if it's, well, nothing? Why assume that something has to be Why assume that something that has no presence, existence, or qualities has to be terrifying? It's scary. We have to face it. Hey, I don't think I want to do it anymore. Seems too dangerous. Slowly start to back off, number one. Because it reminds us of death, and we humans tend to think that death is pretty scary. It's scary, but we just have to face it. Yeah. She breathes in. You're right. Let's do this. She puts on her oversized headphones, ready to press unmute on the keyboard. Lieutenant takes a step back. Oh, Kim's scared, and then nothing. Nothing happens as Suna Lucanen killed presses unmute on her keyboard. Nothing but silence. You can hear some small animal across the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary. Can you hear anything? She doesn't answer. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus, one hand cupping the headphone. Well? Damn it, she lets out a loud sigh before tearing off her headphones. She's still avoiding your gaze. Come on, did you hear anything? No, of course not, she says, clearly disappointed. Nothing happened. Let's move on. Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place. What do you mean nothing happened? Did you find the swallow? No, she rests her face on her hands, massaging the forehead. No, my hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this, she raises her head, staring at all the machines that litter the church, cables coiling up on the floor like pests. This is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is. You can try on the headphones, see if you can hear anything, but don't get your hopes up. My perception is so high. Silence is silence. You're sure there's more to it? That can't be it. You should have a listen. Easy peasy, easy roll, easy life. Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes. What does it mean? Yes, but can I hear anything? What does it mean? It feels like flying on aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it? Suna, take off the headphones. What if we just need a better sound system? A better sound system, she repeats. Alright, but where would we get one? Suddenly a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco crumble. Decorative stucco crumble? To crumble? Onto the wooden floor. They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place, murmurs the lieutenant, inspecting the damage done to the arbuscues. Arbuscues? No, what they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace. Yes, but they could help with the speakers. You mean the speed freaks? She closes her eyes as more dance music invades the holy silence of the sanctuary. Of course, the speed freaks, they have a fantastic sound system, and you think they would help me? They would if you wouldn't mind them moving in with you. I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence. Great, I'll go talk to them. Sure, let me know how it goes. She lingers for a moment before adding, thanks, officer. Alright, let you work in peace now. Alright, that was interesting. How tense is everyone when we get to a 97% check? Is everyone like... Tension, tension, tension. Thank you, Merrild128 for the new Silver Prime. Welcome to Prime Time. Welcome to Paw Patrol / The Pickle Jar. Thank you very much. Incremental progress. I think I want to put the Kim Ono back on. There we go.
Hi again. So, how things go? Incremental progress! Yeah!
I found this reel of tape. Maybe you can use it to hard up Ake's jam. Give him the fixed Hawthorne tree tape. Yug! Remix time. His voice booms through the church as he takes the tape and attaches it to the empty reel slot. Tape goes here into deck B. He clicks the switch, the tape starts spinning. A head on his ear, he listens to the audio through his headphones and shouts, wow! His face lights up with delight. Did you get this from Arno himself? A great excitement is bubbling to the surface within him. This is big. What do you mean? Listen, I'm just going to show it to you, really. Sorry, ready? Ready? Whoa, what the fuck? This is loud. Whoa, hear that? He wipes his brow. The signs match perfectly. Now, if only we had the beat for the full assault, it would be unbelievably hyper. Intriguing. The way I see it, Van Eyck based his remix on some famous original piece, like a folk song, something local. Seems you found an initial part with the main melody. I think it's just happenstance, chaos in action, contingencies of our limited existence. That and Egghead's fantastic talent. He nods to his friend behind the turntables. Noid's right. Egghead's technical talent is the key. Kill him and you'll be free. No, this is definitely part of the same song, something cut from it. It fits too well. Something mysterious is going on here. Maybe Arno van Eyck lives around here and just threw a part of his song away because he thought it was shit. Andre's got it. Sounds like a local song remix. Number 1. Thought gained. Arno van Eyck. Be how it may. If it fits, it fits. He pumps his fist in the air. Bring up the volume. What about the bass? Do you have any ideas for that? Andre looks back at you. Yeah, I remember. You said it needs more bass. Honestly, nothing springs to mind right now, but I'll see if I can come up with a solution down the lane. I think it's good enough the way it is. Adding a melody has already been a massive improvement. It's pretty hardcore now. Sure, why not? You're the warrior of dance music. Don't be too hard on yourself if you don't figure it out. I think the jam's already pretty ultra. But it could be hyper hardcore. Alright, cool.
Huh, I see you're here again, offside man. Did I mention getting us into the church would help?
I saw a sticker on the padlock. Can you tell me anything about it? A sticker? You mean the yellow one? Can you describe it to me? Interesting. He wants you to describe it, though he already knows what it looks like. Why describe it if you already know what I mean? I mean this one. Show the sticker on your ledger. Okay, it's a yellow circle, a human face with X's for eyes and a smile underneath. I think the X's mean the guy is dead. Good. He likes what he's hearing. What did you want to know? Was I right? Is that guy smiling? Yes. You're the 23rd person to get it right, and I've asked 23 people. Looks like it's a dead guy smiling to the entire human race. Really? Really? Why do you think that's so? We're all the same. Same eyes, same smile, same death. Okay, what does it mean? He defeated history. We are living in the age of history. In the eyes of history, we are always dead. Sorry, in the eyes. How can we ever smile then? Because history is a lie, and so are its deaths. The present moment in life are the hardcore. The hardcore spells death, he thinks. Or maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's just ecstatic about the beats. Or drugged out of his mind, come to think of it. He could also be drugged out of his mind. Yeah, let's go with that one. Or drunk. Or in a clinical coma. Or glad to be dead, but those versions suck. What makes the sticker so modern? Simplicity was brought to us by classical soloist modernism, but that was a tasteful, harmonious simplicity, right? Well, hardcore is not tastefully or outwardly harmonious. It's a warning shot. This will be dangerous. The echo of a man's loss haunting him. The sticker, the clothes, the music, same thing. You come up with this stuff by yourself? Seems awesome. Not an agreeance. My head is spinning. It's hard to keep up with the times. You come up with stuff by yourself? Not alone. Many people are thinking the same thing right now. We all see the same smiling dead guy and a couple of X's in a circle. And a curve. The beat is the same for all. I think we've exhausted the subject for now. I guess we could write an entire treatise on the same thing, but what for? What about now? Are the signs all right now? Nah, huh. Still strongly out of sync. Stage gamma disalignment. What? He examines the small metal bolt in his hand. You heard me. Okay, alright.
Hi again.
Talk about the church again.
How are things going?
Good news, I managed to convince Suna. She's okay with you guys moving in, but on one condition. She needs your speakers for her project. The speed freak smiles, happier than he's ever been before. We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era of anodic dance music. You're going to have to share space for a couple weeks until she gets her research finished. That's fine, we can manage. He grins excited. And what about the side business? Have you made up your mind? You mean the drug lab? Yeah, that's not going to happen. It's illegal, you see. You refuse to set it up. Side business? I don't know what you're talking about. Turn a blind eye. Alright. You are anti-drugs to be anti-drug. Well, our character is anti-taking drugs, but I think our character is the most dreaded thing of all. I think our character is a libertarian. So if anyone else wants to make drugs and take drugs, as long as they're not hurting anybody. But are these guys gonna hurt anybody? Are they gonna be, you know, predatory about who they target? I don't trust them. I think that they won't do it. They won't do it right. Okay. Number 1. Aw, man. Really? His smile wanes slightly. You're a complete ball buster. Fine. He seems disappointed. We can make do. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple hours maybe. Come check back later. Andre waves to the other speed freaks. Let's get moving. Leave the tent. Plus, you already gave drugs to a 12-year-old. Yeah, but it was such a small amount of drugs. Who cares? Hey, Kim.
Yes?
Just a little drug. Okay, so that's going to take a couple hours. Wow, our morale is just so high. Why is our morale so high? Alright, so that's going to take a little bit. So we can go check right now to see what they're doing. To see if there's anything unique going. Alright, visit the nightclub after the raiders moved in. Help Egghead with the beat. This may take a while. Alright, so can we get a new thought? Arno van Eyck. The question won't leave you. Why did the melody line from a broken and discarded tape fit perfectly into a song played by some speed freaks in a frozen tent? Can it be a coincidence? Maybe it's the hand of the man machine himself in his attempt to craft a perfect song. Maybe Egghead is actually Arno van Eyck in disguise. Eyck? Egg? Alright, can we get rid of the homosexual underground? Because there's no bonuses from it, right? So we already did the thing with Kim, right? So can we get rid of it? Did anyone know? Yeah, I think we can forget it. Okay, we're not gay anymore. We can go back to hating women. Assistant Ayaya, my girlfriend made this. She said, all best waifu should be pickles. Wow. Wow. You're gonna want to drop the ledger and level up authority one more time? Why? Pickle Elysium. Don't equip ledger enter. Whoa, what? Whoa, why you guys metagaming me? Don't metagame me, bro. Ayaya, ayaya. Look at chat. Chat, behold. You have no idea how this happened, do you? I gave you too much freedom, didn't I? Chat, too late. You clearly have no authority over your streams anymore. Yeah, this is real true. And it comes even worse. It's weebs overtaking you, and you can't stop them. It doesn't matter what I say, they just won't stop carrying their stupid weeb culture over to my streams. Inland Empire, why fight against it? If you just give in, you'd probably like it too. Authority, Impossible 16, try to make them stop. 2, I'm going to just say nothing. Give in, there's no point. Okay, weebs. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ayaya, ayaya, ayaya. You know what? I should have got a pair of dice for this playthrough and did dice rolls on the stream. Oh man. I'm going with 2. I'm going with 2. Who made this? Iceflad? Or is Iceflad linking it? I made this. No, really, who made it? Human-eyed fish? Thank you, human-eyed fish. Logic, just here to argue, listens to 10-hour YouTube essays. Volition, anti-horny on main, gives correct answers to wrong answers only thread. Endurance constantly calls their friends kings. Outdrinks, drugs everyone on parties and makes them mad. Does all the bottle flip challenges and shit for hand-eye coordination. Turned on auto tweets for game achievements. Oh. Encyclopedia, endless swallow pointless trivia, thinks they're smart for quoting Latin. Inland Empire, if two guys were on the moon and one killed the other with a rock, would that be fucked up or what? Screams at own ass. Pain Threshold, wants to be angry on Twitter, probably your main source of fucked up retweets. Perception, first to point out the picture is edited. Every fucking time, even when the edit would be obvious to someone with cataracts. Rhetoric, well, let's assume that. Talks about stuff they have no idea about just for the sake of talking. Empathy, ooh, oh, soft, blocks people to not feel sad 24/7 with all their shit that is on Twitter. There's a lot of Twitter in this. Physical instrument, do you even lift? Thinks your life problems are always your own fault. Reaction speed, retweets and likes your tweets before you can delete them to fix a typo. Replies to particular tweets in a thread before reading the whole thread. Ooh. Oh man, drama, quote retweets everything, makes shit up for clout. Authority, assertive enough to laugh all drama off, gets butt mad when asked to apologize for hurting someone. Electrochemistry, horny on main, doesn't kink shame. Damn. Savoir-faire, likes to dance, probably posts videos of doing some cool tricks. Black hole of attention seeking. Conceptualization, art poster, feels that their every tweet is watched and judged by the cosmos. Esprit de corps, big fan of shoe What? Mutuals are a blood-packed family to them. Shivers, gets sudden bouts of melancholia out of nowhere. Sees conspiracy everywhere, is right twice a day. Interfacing, points cool self-made shit. Post cool self-made shit by them. It's shit they made. Holy shit. Makes 50 tweet threads about low-quality steel or some shit. Visual calculus, can follow chains of QRT combos, no problem. Sorry, it's actually quite small on my screen, so I can't really read it all that well. Tweets good morning and good night every time, so that algorithms catches on. What? Suggestion, made 90% of troll science posts, repeats what you just said in a reply to reinforce that they really agree. Half-light, gets angry at headlines without reading the full article comments, prone to misreading tweets, quick to apologize once the lack of danger is pointed out. And last but not least, composure, rolls eyes and moves on when drama happens, can't roll with a joke made at their expense, gets defensive. So, who made this for Twitter? Is it just making the rounds? I hate Twitter. I hate Twitter so much. So much I hate Twitter. Who doesn't? Quite a lot of people. Where's the rest of the armor? Go. Okay, we can do this. Okay, I want to go into the church. Yet you use it. I am very intelligent. I know that reference. Oh, they're done. What? Oh, okay. So someone said to drop the authority and to level authority up one more time. So we're cheating now. Wow. What level of redditing is this? We've reached levels of redditing that shouldn't even be possible.
Yes, what is it?
How's the project going? I see that your neighbors have moved in, but all I hear is Anadic dance music. Before we get into that, thank you Zyre91 for the 13-month resub. Thank you very much. I forgive you for donating to the II fund yesterday. I forgive you. Thank you, Zyre91. Parker Starfish used 50 bits to say, you seem to laugh at bad games and poor polish. Is there a game you've played that you've been genuinely angry at? There's been a couple times where I've gotten a little mad at games for certain things. Like there's part of Dark Souls I got mad at. I think there's a part of Witcher that I got mad at. But yeah, it's pretty rare that I get actually angry. Sometimes on stream, I think I can come across as angrier than I actually am, because when you play games, you don't usually have to voice your reactions out loud, you know. So it's very hard to have an in tune kind of proclamation of what you're feeling. You know, it's easy to go over the top. It's also easy to be too subtle about it. So yeah. Usually when something's bad in a game, I get disappointed. Views in chat are a sad but necessary byproduct of nature's answer to evolution being no wrong answers. What part of Dark Souls did you get mad at? The seethe part. I got mad at it. How's the project going? I see that your neighbors have moved in, but all I hear is anodic dance music. What? She leans closer, eyes knitted together in a puzzled expression. What did you say? You can barely hear her over the thumping bass of anodic dance music. I said, how's the project going? I can't hear you, she shouts, pointing at the enormous speakers churning out the sound. The music is too loud. The project, how's it going? Oh, the project. Her face lights up for a second before she gives you an exaggerated head shake. It's not going well. Why? There's that guy. She points at Egghead, who's raving behind his turntables and on a brightly lit stage. I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers. Sorry, can you repeat that? Why don't you ask him? Why don't you just ask him? He doesn't listen to me. He only ever seems to care about hardcore and Yeko Kata. A place to be, apparently. I'll speak to him, see what I can do. Thanks. Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes. She does jazz hands to mock him. See how it goes.
Delorian Church! The place to be! Make some noise, my church people!
Large speakers are set up behind the young man, blasting a familiar song. A hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Ghislain. Tangling its branches, something bronze flutters in the wind. He stands on stage behind a table, nodding along to the music and waving his hand in the air. In front of him, the audio mixer, one reel spinning. The other reel deck is empty. Cables run hither and thither. On one side, you see an auxiliary line with the number 4.5 written next to it. How'd you like it in the church? Yag! Back on the case. No disgrace. He pumps his fist in the air. Bring it down to party place. The first page of the second chapter. His voice echoes all around the grand hall. Could it be? Maybe for him. You only have a chapter or two left in you. Last of the penultimate, more like. Ed, can you please route soon to signal through your speakers? To the Mega, Yag! He gets serious. I can route it through auxiliary, but what kind of cable does she use? 3.5 or 4.5? It's 3.5, no doubt about it. It's on the ground. Point to it. Oh, she uses 3.5. An uncomfortable pause follows. Yeah, the auxiliary line is 4.5 millimeters. These two don't mix. Oh no. Lieutenant closes his eyes. We're going to be in this church forever. Don't worry, I have an adapter for it right here. He searches for the cable on the ground and picks it up, looking at the jack. Hang on, this is a 4.5. We're all good people. With a grin, he sticks the plug into the auxiliary line and you hear a satisfying click. Oh, that was great. Ooh, thank God, adapters noticeably degrade the sound quality. Great, someone got through to him. Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the music off, please? Egg the music. Everybody, don't panic at the disco. I'm going to turn it off, the Arno, just for a sec. The young man shouts as he clicks a switch on the mixer for a special scheduled event. The Arno will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. He turns to you. All right, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes, and I'll turn off the music. All right, let's talk to the other people first.
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000!
He waves his hands in an unbelievably lame, non-hardcore manner.
Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too.
He looks at the imposing black box in the corner. That's churning out the sound.
Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honours, detective?
What do you propose as a name, Andre? Asil, what would you suggest as the name? Egghead, you must have a lot of ideas. Noid, give me your 2 cents on the issue. Suna, do you have an opinion on this? Kim, how would you name the club? I wouldn't build a club, and I wouldn't name it either. An underground place with no name sounds like something the Crabman would say. We're not going with anything the Crabman would say. Why not? The Crabman has ideas, a seal, ideas from another level of consciousness. I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His ideas are spoopy. Next, please. Would you propose the name, Andre? The name. He appears to mull it over, one hand idly touching his hair. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just so wrong. If we name it Disco Elysium, Andre's overthinking it, says the girl with the microphone. Yes, you should do it, detective. The speed freak with the yellow beads around his neck is looking at you. It would be good for the signs. Noid's right. You've helped us so much. It's the right thing to do. Asil, what do you suggest is the name? How about something simple like The Club? Too modern. Andre shakes his spiky head. And too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and beautiful, like a morning after the rave. Egghead, you must have a lot of ideas. Yeko Kata, the freak with the large head, yells from the stage, waving his hand in the air. Yeko Kata, the place to be. Yeko Kata, the zone of ecological catastrophe. That's too morbid, Egg. Got anything else? Hardcore! A witless, victorious smile adorns his face. Hardcore to the mega! No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Andre looks worried as he comes to this realization. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene. Noid, give me your 2 cents on the issue. The amnesia, like I can't remember the name of the club. Amnesia, it's not amnesia, guys. Suna, do you have an opinion on this? No, I don't. Good, we have too many opinions anyway. Damn, are they objective? I think I've come up with a name. You have Andre stops touching his hair. Well, what's the name? Disco Elysium. No truce with the furries. Revachol West. Disco Elysium. Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium? But Disco Elysium, she looks unsure. Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten. The past is the future, but the future is dead. No, it's beautiful, beautiful and brave, like we want it to be. And short and memorable. Settled then. Everyone, welcome to Disco Elysium. A light beam washes over the dance floor, bathing it in violet blue. Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name. Someone turns up the beat. Observe his movement. What are you doing, Andre? I'm dancing. Are you? He performs yet another. Is he not wearing any shoes? Oh no, they're shoes. Change pattern removes, but it doesn't look very cool or modern. Honestly, it looks kind of lame. That softcore guy rating is supposed to be dancing. We should talk about it. We should talk about your so-called dancing. Yes, my man. He jumps up and down with glee. His moves punctuated by the stroboscopic flash of the club lights. Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves? Audio waves. Audio waves thump against your ribcage. The speaker setup makes everything sound much better, but the beat is still so weak. Oh shit! Oh, 3%. Composure 4 very low. Dance fever incoming. Found the melody. If I double six this, 50 million monocoins goes back on the Ayaya fund, boys. Here we go. Here we go. Close. Pretty close. Pretty fucking close. You close your eyes and dream of the shapes your body should form to bring this strange music to life. For now, such ferocity of emotion is beyond you. But just imagine.
Just imagine the moves you could pull to this futuristic beat.
Puts a grin on your face just to think about it. Even a failed attempt gets the juices flowing and repairs some of the damage done by battles lost. If you up the dose and truly dance, who knows what will happen? I mean to ask you, what's with the hair? Is to express my individuality. Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's balding. Or is it because you're balding? Is it important for you to be an individual? Fair enough, that's idiotic. Is it important for you to be an individual? Of course it is, otherwise I'd just be another poor guy with no education and no money. General issue, man. Now I'm all that, and I have radical spikes. Do we want to point out the balding? Yeah, fuck it. Or because I'm balding, yes, I want to fuse the remains of my hair together before it leaves me. I want to show my hair. I don't give a fuck how old you think I am. I'm 20. How old are you, Andre? Not 20. Fair enough. Goodbye, officer. Could these wires work as contact microphones? All right. Do we want to get composure up and do the dance? I think composure we only have on our shoes, right? Talk to Suna first? Wait, why not? Why? Why Suna first? Why Suna first? Why? Why can't I do this first? Why? No, fuck you. You guys aren't in charge. You guys aren't in charge. No. No. Fuck you guys.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Damn. Bad rolls.
But just imagine the moves you could pull.
We're gonna lose all our points to this dance music.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Come on, I don't want to put more points to this. Come on, 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 come on. Fuck! Fuck, we're just gonna lose all our points to this.
Just imagine the move.
What if there's another check in here that requires points? Shit, man. Shit. Shit. And you guys said authority is important in here too. Oh, do we have anything that lowers our authority? No. No need no bonus. Alright, let's go talk to everyone else first before we go talk to Suna. She's whistling a melody, her trusty contact mic, ooh, attached to a wooden pulpit. At the sound of your footsteps, she stops what she was doing and turns to you.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool. Creaks and stuff. Like you're underwater, you know? But like, underwater inside a tree.
And yes, I'm being more like Contact Mike, alright? Don't even bring it up. I wasn't going to, but Contact Mike is. I wasn't going to. She cuts you off before you can finish the sentence. No, I actually wanted to thank you for getting me and my friends in here, and we even found some new associates, such as they are. How's everyone doing? Good, I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Andre's been setting up the compressor and dancing. And Egghead's keeping the party up. He's got the stage under control. Suna, the programmer, she's doing whatever she does behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't talk to us much, and the Crabman hasn't shown himself, thank God. Now, can you tell me about your associates? Sure, you helped us out. I can repay the favor. What do you want to know? Tell me about Suna. She's a bit odd, I have to say. Doesn't talk much. I'm not really sure how to vibe with her, you know? She seems like she's not in a very good mood most of the time. But earlier today, she told me about Welkins, seal grimaces, as if it's the first time hearing the word, and she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures, some artistic idea. I didn't really listen. I was busy with my mic. What about Tiago? Oh, the Crabman, she shudders. Still gives me the creeps the way he moves, but he doesn't actually come down that much, just climbs around the rafters. I just try to stay away from the Crabman, but he talks to Noid. They seem to have something going on. Oh, he talks to Noid? What for? Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. They're both crazy enough, I guess. What does he do up there? Who knows? She shrugs. He doesn't really answer her questions, see? Not that it's easy to ask them. What are we supposed to do? Yell up at the tower? Thanks. About the others. What you want to know about? Tell me about Andre. Andre, he's a cool guy. Doesn't really come off as one, but he is, to me at least. He takes care of shit. Sorry, I mean he's got a vision of what life should be, you know? He tries to push things until everything Until everything falls into place. He's an organizer. What does he organize? Nothing, but then again, there's nothing to organize around here either. He really wants this church thing to work. Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. Said it was from an augury. I don't know where he got that from. She smiles. Andre's not super intelligent. I've never seen him so psyched about anything though, and he's often psyched. Looks sort of desperate, like it's his last chance or something, or maybe he was just high. I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know. On life, on mother's love, relax girl, police officers, we're corrupt, rotten to the marrow. You can tell us about drugs and shit. I don't give fuck. I don't give fuck. On life, yes, anyway, could it be that he's balding, him thinking it's his last chance? Come to think of it, yes, she laughs. This is the first time you've heard her laugh. He's in some kind of self-destruction mode with that hair of his, bleaching it like that. Probably wants to get rid of it altogether. Is Andre your boyfriend? Yes, she nods. Tell me about the others. Who do you want to know about? Tell me about Noid. He's a Fauborer, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg. I don't know about him, but Noid and the rest are from Faubourg, making the pilgrimage up north to visit the Elysium. He's real hardcore about his lifestyle. What does he do? What do you mean do? Like for a living? Yes. He's a carpenter, trained and all. He's very good, just doesn't have the mindset to work like that in a shop somewhere. What kind of mindset is that? He abides by the hardcore, sir. You would have to ask him yourself. And you? Sir, she gives you a switchblade smile. I abide by the law. A strange feeling. Every now and then something feels off about the way she speaks. She doesn't change tone, but you feel as though there's more about her than she lets on. What is this pilgrimage you're talking about? It's just something poor Faubourg kids do every spring to pass the time. We walk the entire length of Boogie Street up to Jamrock, or as much as that's possible. Why wouldn't it be? I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering. Let's say I haven't been down Boogie Street. Oh, I'm sorry. Have I not told you I'm a raging alcoholic who recently drank himself into oblivion so deep he can't even remember what sounds like the biggest street in the city? That's a little aggressive. Let's go with number 1. Okay, then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people. Oh, I'm also a raging fascist who doesn't approve of different people, so no, I don't think I'll be going. What? I might just do that if I make it there alive. It's unlikely I'll make it there. Chest pains. Need to continue drinking, but thank you. Number 2. Yeah, she says in ads. I hope you do. Actually, tell me about the others. What's the deal with Egghead? What do you mean? What does he think he's doing? What does he think he's doing when he yells all that stuff? Where's he from? How long has he been with you guys? Tell me about the others. Oh, that. He's the party boy. He told me as much. What exactly is a party boy? Analytic music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No offense if you like rock music, though. Rock music is cool by me. Pew, pew, swish. Your credentials as the resident future man of Revachol are being questioned. Show her you're hip with the times, Gramps. Goddamn right, rock music is the coolest. Rock music forever. No offense taken. Go on. You don't have to tell me rock is backward. I'm the future man. I abandoned rock in the 30s. Stupid rock. Spit. Fucking 1-1. Yeah, she nods studiously. Forever. Anyway, even if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to say something every now and then, right? To urge things on. That's where the party boy comes in. He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells how awesome everything is. It's very catchy. I understand. People are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Dancing makes you dance like sneezing makes you sneeze, or yawning makes you. He looks around a little embarrassed of the enthusiasm of his introduction. Anyway, don't feel like that way, Kim. That was good. Where's he from? How long has he been with you guys? Actually, we don't know where he's from or who he is really. One time we were out partying somewhere in the backwater Faubourg, or maybe even Coal City. I can't remember. Maybe it was Coal City. The worst of the Banglouis, a wretched heap of closed-down mines even west of Jamrock on the dusty slope of Montmartin, the remotest possible area of Revachol. No one even wants to exploit those people anymore. Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning all night long, just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left. When the sun came up over the mines, there were mines? Yeah, it was in Coal City, she nods. Egg came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back, couldn't even speak. It was definitely Coal City because it took us 2 days to walk back to the Fau. He just wheezed the whole way. We never really asked him why he came with us or who he was. I think his name is Germain. People are sweet, she says quietly. You can see it must have been a great night. The memory causes her to go silent for a moment or two. You wish you'd been there. Tell me about the others. Actually, do tell me about yourself. Me again? Yeah, I forgot. Tell me about yourself. I told you, I'm a silver bird. What does that mean? It means I don't answer questions about myself, but I'm a police officer. You have to answer it. There's more to you than you let on. What am I not seeing? Alright, she picks up the tape recorder and looks at you in the eye. There is. I'm a police officer. You have to answer me. Is there a law that would stop me from lying, though? That would depend on the circumstances. The lieutenant taps his foot. Fair enough. Thank you. Oh, that's it? Okay. All Mont White checks unlocked. Reveals Arno Van Eyck gig posters in the world. What? Okay, so Egghead is clearly not Van Eyck in disguise. Van Eyck is an Ornese disc jockey, but those people get around, especially in Revachol, in the clubs in Boogie Street. Perhaps he stayed here for a short stint and discarded part of the song he was working on, just threw it away, and then it ended up in the hawthorn tree. Maybe we're Van Eyck, but why? Did he think it was retrograde? It wasn't. Perhaps he caught a glimpse of the future and did not want it to arrive just yet. Perhaps the city whispered the top line to him, and he was frightened by it. Huh. Alright. So, did that just unlocked... We can try composure again. We can try the dance again. We can try the dance again.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
No. Did it bug? Huh.
You got us in, cop. I can't believe you got us in.
With wonder in his sharp eyes.
Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. But you really came through for the hardcore underground.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How come?
He spreads his arms around the Speed Freak setting up the shop. How come? Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame but still ungainly shapes on the church floor, sweating profusely. Aseel using her contact mic to listen to a tree underwater. The one with the large head is blasting the dance track on repeat, while a stained glass window behind him rattling from the bass. Sire, the tent, 'twas a security risk, and in here sanctuary, 'twas only noble of you. These kids got spunk, I admire that. Better here than in the tent, shrug. It wasn't safe. I'm genuinely into the hardcore lifestyle, you wouldn't understand. I'm a corrupt cop, Kim. This is a corrupt scheme. I did it for mankind, for all of mankind, too. Okay, Lieutenant keeps it laconic. What he means is, you're right, actually. The tent was a safety hazard, and this place was deserted anyway. Noid, what do you think about the church? It's a miracle of carpentry. Dead bodies carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more. He rubs his hands together. You say that as a carpenter yourself? He shakes his head. I don't say much anything as a carpenter anymore. They tried to make me into a reckoner and a leveler. Made me a bit manic, you know? I regretted the time I dedicated to that profession and that worker collective. I say things more as a member of the hardcore Psydance community these days. You're not going to ask me how I knew? Why, you're a cop. I carry carpentry tools. How old do you think this church is? Over 300 years? That's right. The first settlers built it, plus 6 more like it on the coast here. Was one of the first things they did. Must have been really scared of something, but I understand. Alone on an uninhabited archipelago, forced to face themselves and nature, pre-industrial quantities of solitude, the sea, perhaps something more fundamental. He means something paranatural, he must. I would want to build a safe space for myself and my own as well. His voice echoes in the wooden cavern of the church. What style is this church built in? A cop who's into building critique. He taps a floorboard. Okay, then. This is a folk DeLoreanism. Lawmonger is a subset of early DeLorean architecture. I'm not just a cop. I'm an art cop. Hard of core. He nods appreciatively. Okay, and what is DeLorean architecture like? Total. Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral and a glass cube is DeLoreanism. This is just a homespun version of it. Folksy stuff, early mass production. They made thousands like this. Does that help you out? What would a DeLorean building look like? Like that woman there. He nods toward the stained glass window. Vertical, thin, white, a false image of grandeur. The source of the system is up there. You're at the bottom. They really dug that power vertical. Like to show off large and intricate structures, arches, spires, put you down with them. They were really into painting everything white too, virginal shit, you know, marriage shit, virtue and tyranny. Marriage is shit, yeah, hey, marriage is great, marriage is sacred. This church isn't painted white as far as I can tell. Stands to reason it used to be white on the outside. He peeks out of the small window in the dark before the sea wind took all the paint off. Years after year, flake after flake, whitewashed clean, then covered in green moss. Slowly peeled by the wind, your skin crawls from the sensation as you look around. It was probably white and gold with light red flower motifs. Part of you, assumed to be lost to nerve damage, knows this style to be Ubi DeLoreanism. Ubi? Is there such a thing as Ubi DeLoreanism, or did I just make that up? Good catch, Art Cop. He crosses his arms. The herds of the Ubi stunt islands came here on the first boats. Their flowery version of DeLoreanism could be what we're standing in. The Ubi are known for their partiality to socialism and sheep. They come from an island called Ubisunt, drifting in the pale off the coast of Vesper. It's the only place in the world that has a question mark in its name. Things are not well there. It's an island of poverty, an anthroponetic collapse. What did you mean by dead bodies? Dead bodies are perennial plants. The dead bodies of perennial plants. He taps on the wood. Sigma functions have left this place. It's a good thing we came along. The spiritual collapse has been total. Spiritual collapse? I saw some piglets suckling their dead mother. Have you heard this? Have you heard this one, Cop Man? He continues without waiting for an answer. After a short while, they shuddered and went away. They had sensed that she could no longer see them and that she wasn't like them anymore. What they loved in their mother wasn't her body, but whatever it was that made her body live. End of quote. This is a high quality carcass. He kicks the floorboard. The power of Anadic beats and hard bass is needed to reanimate it. First, where is that quote from? A Ceres man who lived a long time ago, an ancient hardcore brother. What you're saying is you're not a big fan of the innocentic system. 3,000-year-old tyrannical regime of history, built and maintained by hundreds of generations of self-appointed intellectuals. He looks around. It's false core. The way he says it, the false in false core is invested with 20 kilotons of disgust. But you guys said the ecclesiasts were all about love and hardcore before, remember? I even agreed with you about this ecclesiasts being okay with this, and you propose dance music will supplant the system? Number one. I only said unity, one word. Figures of authority always misquote you. He points to his friends. Andre doesn't care about the ecclesiasts. He just wants the operation to run smoothly. An egg is a demi-beast. You shouldn't listen to what people say. You should listen to what they are. I even agreed with you. But were you wrong? The founding party is okay with everything. Look around, he spreads his arms. They do not have enough love for the human crew to oppose anything anymore. We're on our own. That's still a lie. Reassert yourself. Pertify, you lied to me. I am tired of people lying to me. Well, the young man pushes his chest out. The skeleton of suspenders rattling. Annoyed man, mellow out. The dancing hedgehog yelps at his friend. Stop aggroing the law. His chest returns to its normal proportions. I'm sorry. And you propose dance music will supplant the system? Anadic dance music, he nods. Regular dance music wasn't hard enough, and yes, I do. You know what this kind of stuff goes well with? You know what this kind of stuff goes well with? Sorry. Don't you have to be on drugs for that, though? Only a little. Not cool, shake your head. All large human gatherings are narcotic. Ask any such undertaking in history, this included. He nods toward a human-shaped pillar nearby. Chemistry is true to its word. The lieutenant interjects. There's a difference between narcotics and group elation. One kills you, the other does not. The supercharged humanism that the innocentic system has been feeding us on giant city squares, that's not a drug. The sugar and wheat it feeds us is healthy. Forget it. He waves his hand. It would become an imbecilic discussion. You two continue. It's more hardcore that way. How'd you like the glasswork? Point to the stained glass window. I don't. He looks over his shoulder. Fucker giving me the evil eye. That's her innocence, Dolores Day. Mind your words. You defend her, law minion. He cracks his neck. She was a mass murderer. What's up with that? Mellow, man. Mellow, yells his friend. No one's a mass murderer. This is a house of love. Oh shit, mass murder on the floor, but she's the innocence of humanism. Humanism seems to be a pretty big deal around here, but she's pretty. Yes, but like, who isn't accused of being a mass murderer these days? The resettlement programs were totally okay. I'm a big fan of resettlement programs for some reason. I do feel there is something terrifying about her. Isn't she supposed to be an embodiment of the world spirit? Would you say she was, human? Yeah, I'm done talking about her. I don't want to think about her anymore. I do feel there's something terrifying about her. There is. She is party repellent and must be taken down before we can begin partying here. Take her down, crash it, destroy that window. Keep it. Keep the beautiful sharp shards. Keep her long face and her hair. The speed freak's eyes narrow with suspicion, as if he's looking for a man possessed, or looking at a man possessed. It's not coming down. People are gonna love it. It'll be like our thing. His friend keeps dancing, plus it keeps the cold and the rain out. But she's the innocence of humanism. Humanism leads to eating sugar and pigs. Humanism was invented to mass produce billions of humans. Billions of humans can mass produce hundreds of billions of pigs and many, many more tons of sugar. She liked games. Her legacy, the thing we're living, isn't real life. It's a strategy for some kind of victory against a long dead opponent. But yo, I'm only the annoyed. What do I know? But she's pretty. She invented the beauty you're feeling. She and her glass cutters and iconographers. He turns to look up at her face. You set the standard, all right. Then you meet it. It's effective like that, but it is also very soft of core, that so-called beauty of hers. You're right. I like it harder core. Then it seems I like it soft because fuck, let's go with that. You wouldn't be the first. Millions liked her. The young man frowns, worried. She's got those mass murdering lips. Alright. Let's do the human one and let's move on. Aha, the young man stretches his ribcage and made his suspenders. I like this question, Copman. She did not live the life of a human. She lived like someone who is playing a game, the life of an operator. That's not the life that humans live. She was adored. Humans aren't. I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent or some shit like that. Yeah, they hate this too. Point to yourself. I don't know what you're talking about. I have thousands of fans. I'm surrounded by love and support all the time. She was a player. She played us all. It's just a game to her. Number one. Well, they loved her. They put all their love in her and forgot all about the rest of us. The young man lets go of the suspenders and they hit his chest with a slap. Alright, I'm done talking about her. What a strange choice of words. Caustic, overflowing negativity. That can't be healthy. What's happening here? Why do you come back to this window? Nope, everything's okay. I don't know. It's a nice window. I don't know. Well, you shouldn't come back to this anymore. Stop talking about it, please. What the fuck is going on here with this window? How are you settling in? Hard to say, Copman. Signs in here are distinctly wild. Gonna take a while before everything's properly synced. I did get to talk to Crabman though. You mean Tiago? Anyway, he's giving me kind of a psychic rundown of this place. Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us. You mean all his mother's love stuff isn't too spooky for you? You mean all his sobriety stuff isn't too restrictive for you? Talking to him, I realized that sobriety can be pretty hardcore too. I gotta respect it. The man picks up on stuff and he knows a lot about the church. I got a lot to learn from him. Good thing you didn't squash him. I wanted to talk more about this place. What did Tiago tell you about the church? The crowdman's been lurking here for a while. He's experienced things that give off bad signs. As far as we can tell, the Ubis built this place about 380 years ago as a sarcophagus. Do you mean there are dead bodies here? No, not like a little sarcophagus. I'm just being metaphorical. What's it for? Encasement, confinement, or something they were afraid of, something new and unheard of on the Isola. He looks up into the darkness beyond the beams. I think that's what the crabman is experiencing when he climbs around upstairs. Like, this is some old world shit the Ubis had heard about and thought the best way to deal with it was to build a church surrounding it to contain it. Sounds like a job for the remote viewers division. I don't get it. Contain what exactly? Huh? Spooky. Let's talk about something else. I don't know. And it's not something they properly understood either. What it does, but it's what this Suna person is looking for and trying to measure. He nods toward the woman. It'll be fruitless though. She won't be able to measure it. People like that always want to measure everything. All those things they really can't. The wood creaks as a gale blows by outside. Dust particles fall through the darkness, settling down on the age-bleached floorboards. The structure does not feel particularly durable. This building seems less than structurally sound. No, it's pretty fucking unsound if you ask me. They should have built a club for Enidic music around it instead, he grins. Enidic music will definitely contain whatever we're dealing with. His words echo in the chamber. And if it can't, well, he shrugs non-committally. What makes you think Suna's going to fail? Seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like with substance. I found a Doom commercial area in Martinez proper. Maybe it's the same thing the Ubis were trying to contain? The young man rubs his chin in silence, then mumbles, like a concentric ring spreading out, the struggling villages, and that's what caused the communards to fail in defending the beachhead. Yeah, a lot of failure has gone down around here. You think there's any merit to the theory? Now that I think of it, it doesn't sound plausible. Think there's any merit to the theory? He shrugs. I don't know, maybe not. It's not a thing we can answer, Copman. Even I have limits. I'm a limited side person. Well, if it's without substance, I guess there's nothing to worry about. Alright. Okay. Alright, so everyone seems to really want, oh, what the fuck, to talk to Suna, but, oh, we're 40 minutes over. Holy shit, I completely lost track of time. Okay, so we'll do this on Tuesday. We'll come back and do this on Tuesday, and this will be a good start for the Tuesday stream. We'll see what happens with Suna and with the dance.
Yes, what is it?
Alright, I talked to Egghead, he plugged in this cable, you can now unmute your speakers. Okay, but she seems hesitant, her eyes still fixed on Egghead. Think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit just in case? Maximum, shouts Egghead, a great smile still adorning his face, larger than a red dwarf star. Maximum is the only way. I know, I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance, just this one time. Maximum is not the only way, okay? Pump it to the brick, pump it to the hard master. There's no other way, glue style. Glue style, okay, there's literally no other way. The mixing desk is glued to maximum. See, she turns to face you, ready to give up. He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless. Why'd you want to turn down the volume? Because I'm afraid that something might happen. It's an unknown phenomenon. She turns to Egghead. We can always turn it back up if there's a need. Can't turn down the hardcore. I think what Egghead is trying to say here is that the volume button is stuck on maximum. Of course it is. She shrugs, consigned to her fate. Yogg! Permanent enlightenment. Ray of sound. Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on the count of 5. Everyone ready? She looks around the church. Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the beat to drop. Born ready, says Andre. Ready, yells Noid. Finally, a seal turns to face you and Kim. I'm ready if you two are detectives. Lieutenant nods stoically. Suddenly, your palms are sweaty. The church seems cold and large somehow. Hold on for a moment. What? Maybe we shouldn't do this. It's too dangerous. On maximum volume too. Never mind, let's do this. I'm ready. Whoa, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Bucket Starfish, and bits. Assuming direct control, Joe authority level now increased to 9%. Snuggles has resubscribed for 28 months. Thank you very much, Snuggles. All praise Dolores Day. I agree. All praise Dolores Day. Praise the toucan. Praise Dolores Day. Thank you very much, Snuggles, for 28.3 sub. Pucker Starfish and bits. I'm out of bits until Q&A. Sucks to suck. Well, thank you for all the bits, Pucker Starfish. Mute disengaged. She lifts her hand from the keyboard. Complete silence fills the room. No wind outside, no waves, no floorboards creaking. Total continuous silence. This is unnatural. No gods, no masters. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate. It will devour everything. The floorboards, the glass, the streets, and the people. Nothing will remain. Guys, what's going on? There's alarm in the man's voice as he steps back to scan the surroundings. A slight rattle like crystal clattering in the cupboard fills the air, joined in the chorus. It's getting louder, says Noid, his eyes riveted on the strange circle of water basins. In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling. Hosiana, mother of Mega, you hear Egghead yell, then something else, but his voice is growing faint. In his mind, a tidal wave approaching from afar, swallowing entire coastlines on its way, salvation. He's peaking. The worst high he's ever been on. Hey, what's with that weird rattling sound? It was in me at first. The beauty and the beat, the future of dance, planetary. No, Egg, it's the window. The glass shards around Dolores Day's vacant heart appeared to be vibrating from the sound. It almost looks as if she's alive. Are her lungs going to start to glow? In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside cautiously, his eyes searching for a possible evacuation route. The window is going to come down. No, the roof. She looks up. A screech fills the air. A scream of wood and nails. The pillars of the pillars and of the church. What? The pillars and of the church twist and creak above and around you. Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark. Come down to us, love. It's shaking the building's foundation. The floor twists. A great pulse arises in your flesh. That's it, I'm muting it. She reaches for the keyboard. Oh, I want to dance with somebody. Start tapping your foot. Yeah, we should stop soon and mute it. Everybody, don't panic, it's beautiful. Oh, I want to dance with somebody. Start tapping your foot. Oh, I want to feel the heat with somebody. Shit, it doesn't stop. Oh man, it's coming down. The woman is furiously pressing down on her keyboard, but the sound doesn't stop. Asil, have you? Yes, I've turned it off, she yells, holding the contact mic in her hand. Andre, pull the compressor. This place is gonna come down. Fuck. Andre frantically smashes the buttons. I can't shut it up. The signal's passed. It's not in here. It's in the mixing desk now, building into a positive feedback loop. This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down. Egghead, it's in the desk. And then it stops, totally and utterly, as if there was never a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a tangling cable in his hand, a black 3-pin connector. Egg. I pulled the plug, he says calmly. It was getting too hardcore. You did good, Egg. Andre breathes a sigh of relief and inspects the window. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking program... What? Fucking L. Programmer lady. Oh, okay. Tell me you're recording that. 4 years, the woman whispers. 22 people, millions of reals, all that time. This is what we were up against? Just erased it. Her lip trembles. Suizla isn't going to believe this. Yeah, but did you record it, though? It was dope. I think we can use it. Yes, Andre. She composes herself, wipes the dust off her sweater, and rests her hands on the keyboard. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now. Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too, and you, officer. She turns to you. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's a start. Kim, did you hear that? What was that? I've never heard anything like that. You're going to write Suislaw? Kim, did you hear that? It was very hard not to. I think you're right. He turns to the woman. There is something going on here, and you need to be very careful with it. I promise, officer, we will not play it again. What was that? I've never heard anything like that. It was mathematical information from the anomaly presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically, she shakes her head. I have no idea. I've never heard anything like this. Her voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure. You're going to write Suislaw? Yes, our lead designer and maybe some of the producers too, and some of the writers, if they're sober enough to open a transmission, they need to hear that it wasn't her fault or theirs. They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording, although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway. What happens now? Are you going to... Stay here. She cuts you off, her deft fingers already on the keyboard. I'm going to stay here with these lunatics, send letters, maybe meet Suislaw, also devise further measurements. I want you to know that's totally chill with us. I don't care, she blurts and reconsiders, but thank you anyway. That's the best she can manage for Andre. It's quite a lot in truth, for her at least. Now, her hands move on the keyboard. I have a theory to come up with, some kind of preliminary explanation to all this, or a letter will sound like I've lost my mind. Yes, and we have to get back to stabilizing Martinet as he breathes out, trying to shake off tension, instead of demolishing it with loud bass noise of unknown origins. You have an explanation for all this. Somewhere deep in you, you know the person you were knows. Logic. Form a theory on the 2mm hole in the world. You don't have to. You already have a long time ago. Wait, how? These thoughts formed in you somewhere, in a long-forgotten discussion behind a kitchen table in the evening night, drinking coffee and smoking with a friend. And a woman, she was there too. Her hair smelled of shampoo and she was smoking. Suna, it is the origin point of the pail. What? The swallow. It's how it starts. It's baby pale. But she looks up and there's fear in her eyes as she considers the possibility. But Pale isn't here. We're thousands of kilometers from the edge. No, look up first. We are 20 meters from the very edge. She looks up into the darkness under the nave, then back at you. You have her full undivided attention. Lieutenant's too. He takes his glasses off. The Pale is only an effect, a transition between the world and that. Then what is that? It's nothing. No, it's less than nothing. No, it's less than nothing. The final rest state for reality. Imagine if all this was spread your hands never was. Then the Pale is simply a gradient, simply curdling milk, simply a gradient. But the gradient, it clearly hasn't started yet. We're here and the Pale is not. One day, when it's larger, it will be. I understand. She closes her eyes. A theory of the Pale where instead of an outer ocean, it metastasizes like a cancer or a mold erupting in points inside the world. Nod. This is one of those places. She's silent for a second, then opens her mouth. According to this, how long until it starts swallowing? It's already started, starting with sound and information, she nods, causing data losses in the Insulidian front. Have you considered why it's formed in a church, and also when or how it might start growing, or if it has other effects in addition to sound and data? What if we didn't know about the Pale from Joyce? An intellectual hunger fills her now, casting fear aside. I also have a question, since we're piling them on. How do you know this? I'm not doubting you, he explains. I'm simply curious as to how a detective of the RCM knows how to think this. I didn't form it in a church. It didn't form in a church. The church formed around it. All the failed businesses in the Dune commercial area, all the failure in Martinez. I've had this thought before. That's how I know. Conclude. One day the world will be like this 2-millimeter hole. I've had this thought before. That's how I know. An amateur entroponetic police officer. I'd like to say I've heard stranger things, but I'm not sure. This is a hell of a guess, however. Well worded, I might add. Yes, it is very interesting, but I wouldn't say you know. This is a guess, one that's going to have to be proved by entroponetic scientists. It didn't form in a church, the church formed around it. Of course, a pinewood sarcophagus or she looks for words, a containment facility of some kind built by the first settlers. Yes, acting on an instinctual level, or religious practices we've forgotten. I've considered the same. The bad news is there were 7 pinewood churches built in the first decade of Revachol settlement. Most of them were burnt down during the revolution or repurposed before during the suzerain. I'm not saying all of them have one in them, but some of them might. A black rain hanging in the air. All the failed businesses in the Dune commercial area, all the failure in Martinez. You think the presence of that puncture has somehow influenced the outcome of events here? Even say software development? She already made up her mind when she heard it. Some kind of great and uncaring force had to play a part. It wasn't only them. Yes, even the revolution was defeated here. I mean, a kind of entroponetic history. I told the producers we need to go and move to a normal office building with amenities, but no, the artists like the milieu. Milieu? The writers liked the history. She shakes her head. I told them I should let people still working in there know about this. They might be affected. You mean Placence and the dice maker? There was almost no one left when we packed up. No, just the dice maker. I don't think Placence would survive this knowledge. No, just Placence. I don't think Nahea is playing fair in this game. What? Yes, both of them deserve to know. Then go tell them. She smiles, suddenly encouraging. Conclude. She falls silent. The wind blows in through the hole in the stained glass window, cold and moist. I'm going to leave that out, but the rest, some of this I can use to start to explain this to the rest of the team. Maybe I'll sound mad, but ma'am, you will certainly sound mad. She shrugs. One more thing. Maybe a club for analytic music isn't the worst thing you can erect around this particular point in space. Perhaps not. Yeah, that's still insane, but then again, so am I. The club is the only thing keeping this place and the rest of reality together. Actually, now I think of it, maybe it's dangerous. Perhaps not. Yag, once the light is on in the universe, it will never go out. Thank you, Egghead. Let's leave it at that, shall we? We have an unentroponetic detection to perform in this district. I do have one mystery that still needs solving. The radio ghost in the doomed commercial area's electronic doorbell. Damn, that's coming back? The creepy woman, she slaps her forehead. We were wondering about that when we worked there, but I've completely forgotten about it ever since. It must be an entroponetic crosstalk, the one you get in radios and long-distance calls. Now it makes sense, with Pale right on the doorstep. Incredible, Lieutenant murmurs. This would also explain why we get it on the police radio call all the time. Entroponetic crosstalk? It's quite common, actually. When the signal gets routed through Pale, all kinds of irregularities take place. You may hear snippets of someone else's conversation, or the voice of your former lover, or an echo of an event that took place 100 years ago. Pale is a shroud of memories, and it doesn't really distinguish to whom those memories belong to. You can hear anything. That makes sense. Thanks for explaining that to me. Anytime, she smiles. Leave. Okay, so I don't know why you guys wanted me to have authority. So now we can do the dance.
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you.
No, why did you guys want me to talk to Suna? I don't understand. All right, we're done. Oh, chat lied. Of course, chat lied. We're done. All right, so last chance to put in some coins for the 1 million cash in for 20,000, chat. Because right now I only got 2. I really got 2. Finally managed to catch a streaming schedule first time. After meaning to do so for a few months, it's hard to catch all the way from Hungary. Been following you since the Witness Fit, and it's always fun to listen to your viewpoints. I started playing Witchers 3, and I'm looking forward to your upcoming review about it this year. According to the Twitter, you seem down for the fact that it's taking so long, but take your time, cheer up, and stay weep. Oh, thank you, Zozawa. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Thank you very much. It's a nice message. Okay, so I've got some dad joke books. I'm not going to do them though because we're way over time and I think everyone's going to understand that. So next Tuesday we'll start with some dad jokes at the beginning from Klockenoff, Mitchmaster 19941, and Doc Jew. But Yo Mama Not and Officer Beepski have cashed in for $1 million each on the AIA fund. And that's it, right? No other ones? Really? I thought there would be way more than that. Alright, so you're down to 940,460,000. There you go. Alright, so that's it for me. I'll see you on Tuesday. There's no Q&A this week because Kate isn't sleeping well still. So we're probably going to miss at least another 2 Q&As on Saturday. That's if it can come back on that day anytime soon at all, but it should be fine. We'll see. And that's it. So see you guys later. Sorry to rush out like this, but I'm like an hour over time because I completely lost track of it and I didn't want to leave this unresolved. And we still kind of are, but we'll open with the dance on Tuesday. I think we'll finish Disco Elysium next week. I don't know what we're gonna do if we do. I don't know what we're gonna play after that, but yeah. So see you guys later. Thank you very much.